Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Should we tell him that he's muted?
Hey, I was muted. I figured it out. It's a little bit of minor boomer, not a major boomer, minor boomer. And of course, now I'm no longer sober. Anyway, welcome to a late night culture show on a Sunday, a Father's Day Sunday, the day that you should be thankful for, the guy that you should be thankful to. Of course, you're always thankful for mom, but dad made sure that you were the people you are now. He made sure oftentimes that there was food on the table, there was a roof over your head. And if that wasn't the case, then your mom was a great dad too. So celebrate Father's Day. It is a wonderful opportunity to be thankful to the people that made your life what it is. And with that, we've got a show to do tonight. I don't know what we're going to talk about because the world is imploding, exploding, and falling apart in front of our very eyes. But the one thing you can count on is the Terminator, Mr. Grant Gregory, editing my videos so that people will enjoy them. Grant, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just finished editing one of your videos, and I just realized that there's a 2-frame mistake in it. Now I have to re-render the whole bloody thing back out again. So,
I hate when that happens.
Right in the middle of the video too. So can't just use YouTube to trim it. But apart from that, it's good. I seen the Flash this week, and apparently I seem to be the only one that doesn't hate it. So,
well, no, I mean there are other people that may not hate it. I mean,
you're wearing the same color as Barry, so I guess, and so is Jason. So,
that's see, this is weird because the shirt that I'm wearing is actually orange. I don't know why it's showing up as red.
Orange.
It's orange. This is very strange. I'm looking at this one.
Well, the gentleman just speaking now his name's Jason. He runs a small channel called Sci-Fi for Me TV. He will give you monitor envy just like when he shows up, amongst other things. Normally there's just prawn up there on those screens. Sometimes he does other things with them.
Right. And I will say too, happy Father's Day to everybody. And as a father myself, it is very gratifying to have my son here say, I know what you meant. I'm hearing you in the room when I'm having conversations with people. It's like, finally something is sinking in. It's good to hear.
That's a weird moment, right? When your kids say, hey, you know what? You meant a thing. You did a thing. You said a thing. That thing was the right thing. And I didn't listen to the thing.
Yeah. It's been a trip. That's for sure.
Well, the good news is it's finally arrived, or at that moment where you go, you know what, my dad thing worked. Speaking of dad things working, Jolly's here. What's up, Jolly?
Hey, Jolly.
Oh, hey guys. Just saying hi to the chat. So many of you cool peeps down there, and much love to Culture's boss. I think me and her had kind of a bonding moment when we were in Dallas.
Jolly, did you get a new microphone? You sound really
beautiful,
good.
doesn't he? He sounds great.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, actually, it's a new headset. It was recommended by CultureCasino.
That's right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he does. He sounds phenomenal, tremendous, amazing, and spectacular all at the same time. But he's not wrong, and he ended up with a fancy hat, courtesy of the latest meetup in Dallas. Yeah. Oh, man, the amazing humans that have joined us. There it is. Look at that. He's got an OMGTC hat, right? He didn't even take the sticker off it yet. That's, and it's
that's what the cool kids do, I guess. They leave the tags on. Yeah, that's
right. You leave the tag on. It's a nice snap brim, very squared off. Nothing. It's not shaped at all. It is it is premium.
I like
Premier.
it. And you got to twist it to the side a little bit if you're, a rap star like me.
Yeah. Well, you are a rap star. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah, and Grant in the private, do the thing. If you want to do the thing, do the thing. Speaking of doing the thing, we have a lot of people to say hi to real quick because we are not going forever long. Although I've waited here for you ever long. We've got our good friend SFX314 Sabertooth Raptor saying the most important thing of the day, Happy Father's Day. And that's true. And like I said, right at the beginning of the show, your dads, if you were lucky enough to have one, definitely shaped your life somehow. Whether you wanted to be just like him, whether you wanted to be nothing like him, he shaped your life. And it's one of the reasons why this day is given to him. Speaking of giving things to him, Philip M with a huge $30 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. Incredibly generous, says. And this is a wonderful verse. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. That's Matthew 6:19, and that's the new King James edition. And I have to tell you, that is an incredible verse and wonderful on this particular day. Thank you, Philip M. I do appreciate that. And the $30 super chat, my friend. And you are going to get
I can't do a layup, though. I mean, I can barely even do a three-pointer.
That's not what that meant. That was a serious moment. That was serious.
Serious. Seriously, I can't.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
And wonderfully, Philip M follows up with a great member chat. I love the idea of the member chats, guys. If you have the opportunities, they're free super chats you can use every month. They're once a month. They're the equivalent of a $5 super chat. You get all the characters of a $5 super chat. Says essentially, Happy Father's Day to all of us. Indeed. Thank you very much, Philip M. And I do truly appreciate your support, and I appreciate everything that you do, my friend. Very grateful. Weatherman showed up today, says hello. And for those dads out there, happy man day. That's right. If you're a good man, you can be a good father. This is true. Apollomies is here. I hope you're being safe, dear. I hope you're taking care of the puppers, and I can't wait to see you. Hopefully that's soon. Gwagnar is here. Love it. Love it. Jaffo is here. Jaffo's a very talented artist and a lot of fun to visit with. A lot of fun. And we had a good time talking this week. There, hey, look, it's the Culture Boss. Greetings, dear. I hope you're doing well. SP4H is here. Evening, all indeed. There's Fat Elvis. Fat Elvis is here. We got Davinia Duckworth. There's Jerry Mendoza. We've got Kabuto Studios. What's up there, Spencer? Hope you're doing well, brother. You know, you could be on these shows if you wanted. Oh, my goodness. It's Night Culture. That's right. OC Giggin is here. What's up? Hey, all ready to unwind. I appreciate you being here. DS Ford is here. The Singing Man, CC Karaoke is here. We got Judicon. That's right. Judicon is here. We got another member chat from our good friend CC Karaoke saying, congrats on 7K subs. Yes, I had 7K and I didn't have 7K and I got 7K. It's weird. YouTube's weird. But that's how my day went. Joseph Dread's in the house. I appreciate you being here, my friend, of course. And Hammeroid Hurts all the way from Australia saying, hello. What's going on there? Well, hopefully something good. It's a little warm here now. Our summer kicked in finally. I mean, some people don't want the summer that I get in where I am, but summer showed up today and said, hello. And no bueno. I worked outside a lot today. We got Basco Scenario here just saying, what up? That's right. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Gascar, I hope you're doing great, bro. We got Mr. Tickle Trunk. He's dropping the fire. Of course, all this was during the intro with little Chad and, of course, the common nerd. We got a super chat from my good buddy, Mr. Tickle Trunk, Mr. TT, for a Canadian 220. Thank you for that. It's music is fire. True story. I'm going to give you a little quickie. You. Wow, that didn't sound good.
Crazy.
Wow. See why I only did $2. Huh.
Yeah, indeed. Stygian Dogs says happy Father's Day. I agree. There's Jason Fox. Got to hang out with this dude. Missed an opportunity to connect with him this week. I'll jump over there. We got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. Happy Sunday night as per usual. It's optional. Pants optional live stream. Well, for some, not me. Tina's here. What's up, Tina Guzman? Great to see you. And of course, Jesus Davia gifted a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, Jesus Davia. You get a clippy. Clippy.
No, look at this little super chat right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
I get it, and I appreciate it. I just want everybody to know I appreciate each and every one of those because the members are the motion in the ocean. They make the channel go. And the super chats are the electricity that keeps the lights on. So thank you for that. Hank V is out there. Grant is Australia's favorite son. That's no lie, Hank V. Grant, you're a popular dude. You know that? He knows that. We got OC Dobbins out there. We got Jesus Davia. Hail to you, my friend. Delu is here. We got a few other folks. I'm scrolling. There's Elizabeth Young, Meteor Advocate, Timon Flip. Yes, I'm with you. I'm sign me up for the Meteor. Dragon Master 360's in the house. Who else is here? We got Mephisto here. Good to see you. A few other folks rolling in the door. Hey, there's Victor Fontaine. What's up, buddy? OMG TC. That's right. Those hats, high quality. That's a leather patch on that hat. Gonna be doing some more pre-orders for those.
It actually looks great next to my leather patch on my loincloth.
There you go. Well, I'm not sure I needed that kind of an endorsement, but I do say this, that the leather patch hats are going to become a meetup only exclusive. There are going to be other hats available, but they are just far too involved a process. And if you don't believe me, Toxic Man Flu will tell you when it comes to those hats, that it takes some work.
Oh my God, those hats are expensive.
But they're worth it. We didn't make a buck on them at all. They're totally worth it. They're awesome.
Yep, they were great hats. You know what I found was really expensive?
No.
The corrugated boxes and/or envelopes to mail the posters out. Those were expensive.
Yeah, the tubes are the way to go, bro.
Yeah, so are,
I just got to get 3-inch tubes for the.
The very tall Asian prostitutes are really expensive too.
The femboys?
Yes.
Well, the real
If
tall
a
ones.
prostitute has a dangly, it's double.
That's extra.
Gosh.
That's
okay. Okay, well, Dermy Wormy sent $2 saying Happy Father's Day, Culture.
Happy Father's Day, Dermy.
Oh, 6.
I'm going to say I appreciate that, and you get one of those. Oh,
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
thank you very much. My goodness, Dermy Wormy.
When does the intro start?
We already did them. You're late.
No, thank God. I'm early.
You're tardy.
No, I'm early.
You're tardy. Anyway, who else rolled? Oh, well, Mr. Ticketron sent another Canadian 220 saying congrats on 7K. Shout out to Snow. Tuck and roll. Indeed. Shout out.
Tuck and roll. Yeah.
Who made 7K?
You know what? You're getting the Dutch one.
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
What, we'll have a coupon day or something.
Well, $2.
Happening right now.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What?
Jason, is he fighting with you in the back?
6. Hi, 6. 6 is amazing.
Hi,
6 can invite herself in. She can invite herself out. She can do the hokey pokey and whatever.
She likes a bit of the old in and out.
I'll do the pokey part.
Oh my! And you know what?
I'll do the unconscious part.
I'll do the toking part.
All right, let's try to say hi to people. That's the beginning of the show is saying hi to people, like Brian who just showed up. I mean, that 70s.
Well, good evening and happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Indeed.
And those who have fathers, happy Father's Day to them too.
Indeed. Speaking of which, we got Meteor Advocate Timon sending us a. I think this is a Brazilian money for
No, it's
330
Rwanda.
Brazilian
Are
money.
you trying to sound gay?
Or racist?
Well, because it's working.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I thought I was sounding.
He likes to gargle. If you would like more
Culture.
super chats and gargle.
Casino.
I thought I sounded like a
Tox, did you clip that
thank you.
clip yet?
clip
That's
that
not the what?
Clip that
Oh, that clip?
clip.
I've got to go back and clip that.
Can you clip that, please? Thank you.
I got to clip the
No,
culture wear.
clip that.
This is a
Underwear
thumbs up.
that's culture wears.
Anyway, it says 90 minutes, but he plays 80 minutes of super chat videos.
Oh my god!
Wow, it's generous.
See?
I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks. Wow, it's
You
generous.
just did it again.
I don't really get that
twice.
kind of money.
What are you doing?
Is this dude having Parkinson's problems?
I did not do that. There's
There's 45
306
minutes
people
of-
here. Who is embarrassing me right now? What?
45 minutes of
Look,
intro and outro.
This
Too much
means
puppet.
This means if that happens during the outro, it's going to last for 3 hours tonight. the outro.
Culture, are you clicking on the other website that you don't want us to know about when you click
No.
on the new ones?
No, what I do know is this. Catzilla sent me $19.99. It's very generous. Thank you very much. Saying, and now for the cheddar.
Oh,
Sounds
God.
good. I like the idea of cheddar. Cheddar is one of my favorite things. You know what? I want to play that.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys.
Does anyone else realize we're just here to watch culture make money?
Yeah, but not much money, really.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
All right, take it off
Why
the
is-
loop.
Hey,
On a loop.
Man,
Grant's waiting for his $20 check for the month.
cheddar.
Good God.
what is
Now we
that?
know his culture gets his
Why
snipping
is that
credits from.
happening? I did not
It would
do that.
It wouldn't be so bad if they were actually funny.
I got a question.
Here.
I got a question for Jason. Do you feel bad now that you're wearing a red shirt because you thought you dressed the same as culture tonight?
Well, see, I was talking about this before you guys got here. My shirt actually is orange. I don't know why it looks red in the stream.
I got a better question.
Hey,
did you write those things, or did the puppet dude?
The puppet.
I had nothing to do with that crap.
Not you, the other puppet.
Culture shorts?
You wrote them, didn't you, you little son of a bitch? That's why they're not funny.
Okay, well, look, somebody found a rare treasure today. Feliato got 24 VHS tapes somebody was giving away, including some Star Wars special editions. Dude,
That's cool.
that's fantastic. Oh my goodness, there are 2 females on the stream.
What?
This has never happened before in the history of man.
Oh, I thought maybe you were getting a sex change.
So what? There's 2 women down here that actually didn't say no.
Wait a minute. Where's Max? Oh, there's Max. Hi, Max. What you
Hi,
say?
guys. Can you hear me?
I had to come for a kitty watch.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Tommy, can you hear me?
That's a difficult layout.
I'm strangely uncomfortable with all this female representation.
Yeah, can we? I feel like we need. Oh, that's better. I feel like we
let
need
the old guy run the technology tonight. Grant,
I'm not doing that.
Look at the glee on Jason's face.
Hey, Grant.
I'm just sitting here.
Did you see what I just uploaded?
I'm just enjoying everybody having boomer
I
moments.
did not.
While I do this.
Okay. All right. Now I got the ladies together in the middle. That's going to be fun.
I need to ask permission.
So girl on girl screen action.
Oh my God, the cock.
You guys will be able to file the
just
same
happened
lawsuit
right now.
Max also has
those
2 hands in
clips.
the mouth.
How did that happen?
At 6, is it okay if I'm on top?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I
Just checking. Try to be polite. Well, I don't mind being on bottom either.
That's where
Hey, Taxi, is it okay that I'm on top?
I
Yeah, it's
honestly
perfectly
feel like
fine.
I'm out of control of my own show right now.
But,
When have you ever
as
had
long as
control
we're
of
doing
your
this
own
reverse cowgirl.
I'll do reverse.
I like the
I'll
reverse.
Make eye contact.
Good call.
Okay.
That way.
Are you guys ever going to let Mags talk?
Hi,
Yes.
Max.
Hi, Max.
Oh, hi, Max.
Hey, Mags.
Hi, Max.
Hi,
How
guys.
awkward do you feel right now?
I love
Oh,
Max.
I'm used to awkward. It's okay. Oh my God, not this.
Like the back of a Volkswagen.
Well, that's not you, full. That's just your avatar. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for those of you that are confused right now, we are streaming on Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey, and YouTube, and Minds, and other places.
The Twitter thing.
Grinder.
Next week we're gonna do Kick at some point because I'll figure that out.
Are we on Tinder too? Is that what it is? Culture.
I don't know,
Hi, MySpace.
Can you stream to Tinder?
Sweet Tinder loving. That's what
Lorena.
culture
I don't
likes.
know that you can.
Are we on Grinder yet?
Why is Lorena not here?
Culture has multiple profiles on Grindr, and what's sad is that they all swipe for each other.
That's,
Yeah,
It's
so
a-
he just ends up dating
they've
himself.
got dust
Are you saying
gathered
it's
on
a
them.
circle swipe? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, Culture. Remember last week?
He doesn't remember 5 days ago.
I'm just.
I don't put that much work into masturbation personally.
Nope.
Smoke weed
These are
every
my
day.
friends.
What? I just uploaded some of the
Lorena
assets from the
was
comics
going to be
division
on the show. We were going to have 3
Did-
ladies on the
Did you say
Weed
ass?
every day.
I
Okay.
couldn't hear him over the ball smelling.
I'm out. We were going to have Lorena on the stream tonight, and I epic failed. I didn't send her a link.
You
I'm
didn't
going to
send her a
go
link.
to make room.
No, she's.
I'll
she-
leave.
Yeah,
Is she backstage?
she's right. I forgot to send her the link.
Just kick me out.
Why? What? Everybody's
Left.
leaving now.
We can all leave.
Did Tom
What happened
leave?
to Tom?
Did you kick
Tom
Tom?
went
too?
and smoked weed every day.
Lorena's
Free
going
weed
to
in the back?
bed. I failed. Now,
Good night,
now you
Lorena.
Oh, now you all left me.
Next time Snow W show up at the booth that we've got at the Dallas
can-
meetup, there will
I
be a
can
bag.
leave if Lorena needs to get
Stop.
in.
No, nobody leave. Everybody stay. What is happening right now?
Have a great night, everyone.
It's been a great show.
show.
Lovely having you.
Good show, Culture.
Yeah.
One of your
Start
best.
the
people in
outro,
here.
and that's 2 hours, so don't worry.
Well, there's 3 and 4.
It'll be
Is
2
Culture
hours.
having a senior's moment?
Yeah, he is. He's just expecting a Denny's breakfast to
Senior's
show
moment.
up in front of
Yeah.
him.
78 yes.
Can we
21%.
at least talk about the Flash?
Well, you already flashed your underwear.
I thought you literally just
Tom
said
said he
the,
had
the
to edit.
flesh.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
want to
you
talk
said
about
I still want to know if Queen did the soundtrack, like in the original.
Flash.
Well, the meth head in front of Circle K.
I'm
he
not
flashed
sure
me.
that would have been an
He
improvement.
flashed you that method?
No.
Isn't that guy's
Well,
name
he's in a
Carl?
trench coat. Yeah,
How much-
trench coat, Carl.
How much
Trench coat Carl.
fentanyl do you do before the show starts? I'm
That's the
wondering.
next puppet. Trench coat Carl.
Trench coat, Carl. Yeah, coming soon, guys.
Sponsored by
Carl's
Columbine
always-
Butter.
Oh my God!
Flash.
There was actual.
Nice seeing you,
beardless-
Shags. That was
wasn't
great.
Lorena.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, Shag.
Oh
Hey,
wow!
guys.
Okay, rotating chairs and things. Hi everybody. I do
This
not
is
know
going
what
really
happened.
well.
What is happening right now?
Well, you
said-
were just whining you were alone, and so I came back in. But if you need room, I'll go back to editing.
We need more
Wait a second.
female representation. We're
Yeah,
still.
Six just
Now
flew
the
off.
opportunity
my
to
head.
me.
Here's
What
what
is a
happened,
woman,
Culture.
Mag?
You
What
told
is a
Grant
woman?
to do the thing, and so now the thing has got those decisions
What am I
have
doing?
consequences.
Sausage party.
Wait, how do I fix this?
I'm now a
sausage.
lady.
All right. Okay. Wait. Now.
That's
Oh,
like
hey,
pushed him
Stream
over
has
the
now
edge.
been fixed.
All right.
Pushed
No
him
one
over
bring
the
him back in. Let's let the super chats pile up so he
Oh,
never gets to bed tonight.
Show got a lot better,
What did
actually.
he do?
He's not whining anymore.
I was hoping it would just be
Wait.
his underwear would come back because they were quite interesting compared to culture.
Hey, Snow,
Wait.
can you make a puppet based off Culture's underwear?
I put
I
the
guess,
underwear
but
away.
you
Well,
gotta
isn't-
make your hands smell. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Inspector has sad
I put
sack.
the
I
underwear
literally
away.
smelled those through the internet.
What was interesting about them is
Hi,
they
Meg.
could stand up on their own.
Okay.
That's good.
I can I pay some bills here real quick? Because now
Sure.
we're losing audience because of you goofballs. We got the common nerd saying
We
for
have an
15
audience.
months of a membership saying Exodus 2012, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is given to you. Indeed.
What if your
And
parents are
actually,
assholes?
in the order of all of the 10, that's the first one that comes with a promise of a benefit. Because the other
Yeah.
ones are just like, don't have any God before me and all that.
Right.
This is the first one that says, if you do this, good things happen.
Ooh, like a happy ending. Nice.
No, that's no.
Wow,
No.
wait, are you talking about mom and honor your mom and dad, and you're talking about happy endings?
No, everybody stop. Look, Monkey Jeebus sent us a thing from the memory thing that says, wait till you see the memes on comics. That doesn't sound good to me. Sounds bad for me. Dermy Wormy sent me $2 saying this makes Ballbusters look professional. Yeah, I've seen that show. I agree. You know what?
Tom's in the private chat running a question.
You get this one.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
Yeah, I mean, and Tom, it's up to you and her. I'm not getting in the middle of the two of you. So there you go. OC Giggins sent me $1.99 saying, what elemental mermaid have made money 10 years ago? My answer to that question, this is actually a good question for everybody. My answer to that is no.
Actually, yes, if Blaster was in charge.
You know what's funny is that Elemental wasn't even that bad.
Would you? Oh, wait, you saw it?
Yeah, I brought my kids to it.
Oh, did you? What did they think?
My older boy loved it. He was like the whole time was like, oh, like just totally like enamored with the. I mean, the animation is really good.
Right.
My criticism of it was that they made the male character just sort of this blubbering idiot the whole time.
Right.
Which he's water, so I get it. But the story was well flushed out. I thought the whole arc made sense, but again, I think they could have brought the whole emotion a different way. The whole non-binary thing that people were upset about, like you wouldn't have even known it happened. It was so quick, like 2 seconds, and like they never even like hold on it or anything. So I don't know. I don't think it ruined it. I thought the story was pretty cute. Nothing in there that I thought was. There was one line right at the end. The dad says something about them being able to do the hanky panky now, but after the more I thought of it, the more I thought like, well, there's a lot of lines in like older cartoons that were kind of weird that only adults got. So I didn't really hold it too much against them. But again, making male character like emasculating male characters in movies and shows now is just getting kind of old. Like it's okay to have a strong male lead and maybe have the emotion, like, tapping into emotion to overcome a situation is probably the better way to go.
Well, I mean, you just have to look at a 1990s sitcom dad to know how they make white guys stupid.
Right.
Fathers.
Right.
Al Bundy.
You had Fathers Knows Best, Leave It to Beaver. Right. You had the shows in the 70s, the Brady Bunch and all that stuff and everything, where there's a strong male lead father. And then it became funny in a sitcom to make him a blubbering idiot that everybody else is around. And it just became a trope.
right,
and stuff from there. King of Queens is one. I mean, you can just pick them all out.
Right.
I mean, Kevin James is funny. I've seen him live. He's really funny.
Well, fat people are funny. That's why Drew Carey's not funny anymore.
No. Wow. King of Queens,
true.
All Rebel Wilson.
King of Queens was great, and I stand by that. But
I like the show, but a show that did not make the white middle class male husband and blithering idiot was Mike and Molly.
It had its moments, but it wasn't.
He had some guy moments, yeah, but he wasn't like an idiot in the relationship.
Okay, but
I like Drew Carey though. Drew Carey show before they changed
Drew
the
Carey
cast.
show was good. Yeah.
Drew Carey was amazing.
But I thought that Family Matters was fantastic. I mean, I can go back through 80s sitcoms and outline,
Well, if you ignore Alan Thicke, Growing Pains was all right too.
Alan Thicke was fine. Why did you do that? He's dead. Why did you just beat up on Alan Thicke?
I can't. I'm not ignoring him.
Shags raised his finger.
Real quick, just to finish off like my thing on that movie, if the marketing doesn't, if these movies don't would stop leaning into like advertising and marketing the way they do, they probably would make money, because the story is fine, but how they market it as the kind of the strong woman character. And actually, it's kind of funny because the woman in this is so emotional and explosive, But like, if they stop with leading with that, these movies would probably make way more money, and people would just go and see them instead of like rolling their eyes every time they watch a trailer.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and the marketing is complete crap. There's no doubt about it. I mean, and they're doing it, in support of like an ideal that maybe is not even portrayed on the screen, which I think is offensive and financially irresponsible. But OC Giggins sent the $1.99 super chat that got that going. So thank you for contributing and making us talk about it. You nailed it, and thank you very much.
No, look at this little super chat right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
Go. We have the benefit of having Shags here, which is rare. Shags, are you sporting a Dan Vask special tonight?
I am.
Okay, very nice.
Yep. I've had my hair down all day, and I wanted to keep.
I'm not even gonna be mean because you're here on my show. I love you, man. I appreciate you.
Strangely enough, you look like a Greek warrior when you wear it.
He does, actually. It does look like he's getting ready to. Yeah. By the
Hey,
way,
leave
Rasputin alone.
This is all premeditated, guys.
And Shag's Culture will never hate you. He has a cardboard cutout of you in his room. So
that's true. Actually,
Did you say it was all premeditated?
Hey, look, Shags and I have hugged it out more than once. So things.
I don't know why the cardboard cutout works.
Okay, we're just gonna let that one go.
Just let it go. Speaking of letting things go, the amazing and lovely Jester's Darth Arlena is here. She has been all day on Twitter promoting support for a friend of ours, Arwen Avalon, via a give, send, go. I don't happen to have it handy. Perhaps the mods do. But I appreciate what she's been doing to help somebody else out in our fellowship that just needs a little hand up. So Jester's Darth Arlena for $2 says, for the always great hair, thank you, dear. And to irritate Steven, well, also thank you. That's perfect.
He's just talking about Shag's hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Arlena. I appreciate you.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
Wait, our good friend Magitic Mags posted a link.
I tried to post the link, but I forgot I wasn't a mod here. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not a mod?
Yeah. The only one woman on the
she's
panel.
really suspect. I would not do that.
This is like those moments when I mentioned something about not getting an invite.
Grant, fix that.
When Culture says
I can't.
Group or something.
It won't let me for some reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, she's now a mod. You are now knighted. Wait,
Start banning everybody, Mags. Start banning everybody.
Can you knight a lady? Can you do that? Is that nightingale? What happens when you knight a chick?
I think you can do the
She becomes a
same
dame.
kind of thing, but she becomes a dame. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, but I
So
kind of
you've officially
something about
made
it.
Mags a dame.
Yeah, she's gonna change her name to Edna for next week's stream.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, not telling says Dane or Lady. Darth Gutierrez wants to be a mod. I have a boatload. Ford Critical over on what do you call it? Odyssey, that place says, "Howdy, maggots. Welcome to a new work week." That's not nice. That's not a good thing.
You want to live forever, maggots?
I do.
Yeah, kinda.
And if you want to last forever, you know you never will.
Wait, you guys want to live forever? What's wrong with you?
I'd hate to live forever. I just want to live for a couple million years.
Oh wait, Mags.
I want to live like 25 forever, man. That's right.
Mags is now a Great Dane. Thank you. Christopher Dominguez says, "What's the maximum number of people you can bring on stream?" I've got them. It's 10.
10.
That's it.
What's the maximum number of intros allowed on the stream?
And it's also way too many. No, I'm just kidding. These are all my friends. I love them all. Even Jason. All right, here we go.
Don't worry, Jason. I love you.
Flash. Whoa, wait, no, wrong thing. 130.1 million. Hey, that's awesome, right? Global box office. Woohoo!
Minus the 300 million expected to lose. Yeah, sure. It sounds great.
Yeah. Seems dismal. Abysmal.
Well, it's dismal Disney.
Does anybody want to talk about the fact that this thing is not
good
a league leader in the clubhouse?
What place is it in?
Negative last. I don't know. This is bad.
See, what they should have done is when they're doing the reshoots is cut half of Ezra Miller's parts down and just mutate it into a Michael Keaton movie. Everyone would have been happy.
See, the thing is, I don't know how many of you guys saw it. It's not
great.
It's not great. It's absolutely not great. It's not terrible. And we talked about it yesterday on H2O.
It's Crisis on Infinite Earths on CW back.
Ezra actually does a pretty good job with what he's got to do, and I didn't mind it so much. I mean, it was okay. I was bored throughout most of it. None of the jokes landed for me. It was the pacing was bad. Tonally, it doesn't know what kind of movie it wants to be. Is it a comedy? Is it an action picture? Is it drama? Is it a Keaton Batman movie? Is it a Flash
multiplicity?
movie?
Okay,
yeah, it was all sorts of places all over.
It was really bad, and when we got to 3 Ezra Millers, I was done. Darth Gutierrez is going to see it tomorrow. Peace be with you, brother. And here's a question I got to shoot at Tom because he's here and he doesn't want to be. But anyway, Jeremy Winfield asks, how much did it cost to make this dumpster fire? Tom, this is the most expensive Warner Brothers movie ever, right?
That's what I've been hearing. And there's a few people out there right now saying it's facing losing $300 million, which means it probably is not even going to recover its P&A costs at the end of the day.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, the marketing budget for this movie must have been huge.
Oh, yeah. It's probably, we're looking at it right now, probably about $130 million.
Right.
Or at least 80, if not.
Wow.
Well, they ran 2 Super Bowl spots.
And I was going to say, they've been pretty heavy duty on the app because this is the biggest movie for Warner's this year.
Yeah.
No, it's
Joey has the right idea. Just recut and rename it the Batman.
Well, there's not enough of him in the movie to even do that. Honestly, and that's the thing is this proved that and Script Doctor brought this up earlier, and it's a good point, and Andre and I brought this up in our recent video. Bringing Michael Keaton into the equation was not enough to put butts in the seats.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because that has absolutely nothing to do with any of the Snyder crap or anything else. Because a lot of people got excited for Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, but not enough to where obviously they were willing to get off their butts and go to see the movie in theaters.
Crisis of Infinite.
But why?
They should have advertised that Clooney was in there. That would have saved it.
Is Clooney in it?
God.
Yeah, at the very end.
Oh, that's awesome.
It would have
Clooney's
shot
the
up.
canonical Batman from now on.
Spoilers.
Go ahead.
No, he is not.
Ryan, go
But
ahead.
why?
I was just going to say, if they put George, it doesn't matter. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, look. I believe, and this is just me, that Indiana Jones, when it comes out, could potentially lose more money than they spent in the actual initial production of it.
Perhaps that's what they're all competing for now, to be the biggest box office loser
Well, that's it. 70s. They're changing it from box office to flop office. That's all they're doing, man.
That's
Well, I mean,
a secret competition they're having.
Well, if you watched VR's stream earlier, and of course his video from earlier in the day, he's not wrong. It's like a competition of flops.
Yeah.
And I mean, this I look, I'm going to tell you right now, and Tom and I are going to talk about this on Tuesday on the Tuesday tirade, but the fact that literally this is the worst box office year, and this was the worst summer box office weekend in decades, that's saying something.
What's the real reason people aren't going? Because like it doesn't seem
Ezra
like
Miller.
people. Yeah, is it though? Like, are people really upset at him? Like,
I
'cause there's no one
think
talking
it's
about-
and this is my opinion. I think it's a mixture. Yeah, I think it's Ezra Miller's a small part of it. I think superhero blowout more than fatigue anything, because you've had Spider-Man No Way Home, Across the Spider-Verse, Doctor Strange, and now this movie, all having to do with multiverse shit. Just and didn't even I don't know about Quantumania. That was a whole nother thing too on top of it all. Just in the last year or so.
Well, and
year
don't
and a
forget
half.
too, everything, everywhere, all at once.
And then everything, so this is kind of something, and I said this too in my review of it, is like, this movie kind of is the epitome of everything that we have had enough of in movies. It's just everything, the overbloated, loud, more cameos that need to be there, and they don't even serve a purpose, and they're selling this on an old, Batman coming into the equation by being played by Michael Keaton. Nothing about this feels genuine or sincere. At least with No Way Home, those moments were earned and they felt natural within the film. This just feels like one big toy commercial meets clip show meets
it's the cartoon.
Can you smell
obligation?
We
I got a
made the
question
point on our
for
discussion
Shags.
that it's everything good about the Snyderverse and everything bad about the Snyderverse all at once.
It's the Flashpoint cartoon cut up, reformatted for Ezra and Sasha and Keaton, and it's too long. First of all, Zod has no need to be there, and at the end of the day, it's a film, but it doesn't even reach the tier of popcorn film. And I think, like Tom was saying, and I said, it's a mixture of why people aren't going. Everyone's sick of multiverse. No one cares about Ezra. No one wants to sit 2 hours after spending $40 or $60 to buy popcorn, buy tickets, make sure their kids want to see this. It's an event that is like on the borders of depression.
For me,
I got a question for Shags. So, animals in the wild, and why I'm asking you this is because of the wild beard and hair, and the macho stuff that you have. So wild animals out there, they can sense when somebody's hurt and desperate, right? Or sick, and they avoid it, right? I'm thinking that this is a herd thing. They're throwing everything possible to try and catch normies and people who remember the comics and all of this. Oh, look at this and this and this and this and this and this. I think it's a herd thing. I think they see blood in the water, and people can sense that this is a sick, dying animal, and they're trying to get away from it. And because you need the normies to make money in movies, all right? There's not enough of the geeks out there to float these franchises at all, right?
Well,
and there's not enough hardcore. So I just think the normies are realizing Hollywood's just producing shit. So what do you think?
Well, I think too, like for me, it had way more to do with just the DCEU not even mattering anymore. Like everything they've done is like they have new films coming out. Black Adam doesn't matter. Cavill's out. Like nothing that they've done has really amounted to anything. And now having this, it just was like, what are we even doing? And I agree with everything that you guys are saying, how all this stuff is just like, it doesn't even need to be there. It's like a little bit of fan service and like the overdone CGI and all the different little cameos are just, I don't know. For me, it's just that none of this matters. So at what point does canon matter?
With James Gunn doing the big presentation saying, here's all of the stuff that we have for the new DC universe, it essentially gave that signal well before the Flash released, and everybody was like, oh, they're making a brand new one, they're rebooting everything. So you're right, it doesn't matter. But it's still to Tox's point, the fact that all of the normies are not paying attention to this stuff. I mean, we've talked about this on our channel. The fact that there are us, there's us. We pay attention to this stuff. We know what's going on behind the scenes. We're watching, we're reading the trades. We're looking at all these news articles. Regular everyday people don't do that. And for whatever reason, they're staying away. I suspect that the Ezra Miller thing is probably more of a factor than maybe we realize, because that one spilled over into the regular news. And part of all of that was his pronoun stuff and his identity
I
stuff.
think Jason's got to be right, because that had to have trumped the Michael
That had
Keaton
to.
bit. Yeah.
Because
Punching a pregnant
especially
woman
now-
and knocking her down is not popular with anyone.
Can we also add the fact that little kids sucking on the bullets, the breaking and entering not once but twice, the constant stuff going on with the Reddit threads, his Instagram stuff, the lawsuit and supposed kidnapping of that Tacona girl, whatever her name was, from the reserve.
Well, none of that matters because like the charges were all dropped in those. If you guys go back and look, like they were all dropped. Likely
but the public
likely.
image though, Shags. You have to remember the public image and the memory also would probably affect that
for
too,
sure.
Right? That was their marketing. How many times is Ezra effed up, and how much money am I willing to spend for someone that keeps getting effed up?
But he apologized, right?
It doesn't matter. I can apologize for putting Frost Current on you right now.
No, I know.
It was a very half-hearted apology. I felt.
No,
I read something
in
over
my
the weekend
opinion.
talking about the marketing stuff. I mean, yes, keeping Ezra dark and all of that. No, you don't talk at all.
Yeah.
And the first time we get anything is when he shows up at the premiere and says the nice things and thanks for everybody's patience or whatnot. And I'm trying to get help and everything. But I also read somewhere the fact that with the writer's strike and the Screen Actors Guild possibly going on strike, that may have affected actors' availabilities to do press. So maybe they're doing the TV commercials and the trailers and whatnot. And Keaton did a bunch of interviews and Q&As and whatnot. But did anybody see any interviews with Sasha?
No, or Ezra. They want to keep her away from that.
Hang on. The only thing that would affect is multi-hyphenates or any time that they're doing a canned interview that is scripted.
Yeah.
And that's the only time that would affect it. Do you suspect that's what it was, Jason?
I'm not sure. I read somewhere, and I can't remember where I saw that the Screen Actors thing might have impacted actors' appearances doing press, but I don't know how that would happen. Because I don't know that they get paid to do the press, maybe, unless they do, and I don't know it. I don't know. It was an idle speculation. I thought, well, that maybe that did have something to do with it. But
they don't get paid directly for press, but it's part of their contract.
Yeah,
it's usually within the contract. Like not all actors, like some of them can negotiate out of it. But usually it's like part of the deal. It's like you're expected to do X amount of weeks of press, tour coverage for the film after it's ready to come out and stuff like that. So they put that in their schedules and all that kind of business. Very rarely do ones get out of it. Otherwise, you have a situation like this with Ezra, where they have played him very close to the chest or vest or whatever it's called, to where he has only been allowed very, 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 very few appearances. And I think with Sasha, I think the reason for that is she's not coming back. They are going to recast Supergirl. So she was minimalized in this movie, and she's probably been minimalized in the press. They were trying to, and I think you're pretty much spot on in my assessment too, Jason. They're pretty much trying to minimize all the controversy surrounding this film. I think you're right. I think the Ezra Miller stuff did happen to touch the mainstream audience. On the other hand, I don't think the mainstream audience gives a shit or has a clue about this whole reboot thing or James Gunn or any of that stuff. They don't follow that kind of a thing. But I think you're right that the Ezra Miller controversy trumped Michael Keaton being in this movie, because that was the one thing this movie had going for it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that James Gunn just came in and said, they told him, polish this turd, get it out there, and then let's do something.
He did.
else,
We actually have an update on that.
Yeah.
We actually have an update on that, and that's where I was like, that was my fuck you, I was right moment with this whole thing, without getting too deep into it, but like the story that was dropped by Hollywood Reporter, that's what they basically said, is that he minimalized all the cameos. He cut out anything and everything that left open-ended anything or left any promises that anybody was coming back. So like we kind of have an idea of how this kind of went down. They had 3 different endings, as I reported. Pretty much 90% of my reporting was, I'm sharing it here, Culture, if you want to share it on the screen. For those who want to check this article out on their own, it's a really good breakdown of the timeline of things that happened here.
There it is. That's exactly right.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. And if you read this, you'll be like, oh, if you watch Midnight's Edge over the past year and a half, you'll see where everything I was reporting was proved. And even right down to the moment where we almost did get back the Snyder cast. And I was saying that was going to happen for a hot second. But James Gunn and Black Adam played a large role in that not going forward.
Black Adam not making any money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which sucked. I thought Black Adam was the greatest film ever made. No, I'm just kidding.
It is actually one of the better of the,
Don't
what do you
smoke
call
weed,
it?
kids.
Like DC films that we'd gotten in the last
It was
10
not
years or whatever.
bad. I didn't know any of the characters, right?
But I would
And
have liked
was
it
not
more
bad.
had I not just watched what's that Sylvester Stallone one, The Samaritan.
Yeah,
like it was
that's
almost
better.
the same fucking story, almost verbatim.
Well, Samaritan was really well done. I enjoyed it. I mean, I know you and I've talked about it, but I mean, I've been seeing a lot of like quality streaming stuff that doesn't have any of these things, and they're not marketed in a way that would turn off an audience. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's all about reaching the broadest audience possible. But as Shag suggested, you know, even if Elemental wasn't woke AF, right? It was marketed in a way that it turned off a giant chunk of audience. Am I wrong? Am I seeing it wrong?
No, I think there was an addition to that, not just because of the marketing. I think it also falls with the prelude of how Disney's been over the last 6 months to 8 months, because even normies now are noticing this. And I think with things like Lightyear and Little Mermaid, especially coming beforehand, a lot of more families and parents, I don't know if this falls under Shags, are more cautious and wary of Disney and Pixar products for their kids. They don't know what's safe.
What was the other one? Brave New World? Or
Strange New World.
Strange New
That's
World.
the thing. Let me comment on that real quick. Because
I don't recall seeing any marketing for Elemental at all.
I did.
It was minimal, I think.
Well,
yeah.
okay, but it was targeted. Okay, so this is the other problem Disney suffers from: targeted marketing. Right? They utilize their own networks so that they can pay themselves to advertise. This is the biggest problem Disney's running into now because they're so vertically integrated. Their idea of synergy is shifted to how do we pay ourselves for doing X, Y, and Z. So they're essentially they've completed cannibalism at every level, at corporate levels. I've never talked about this, but this is what I'm observing happening.
Culture. I have a serious question. How did you find a ginger clone of Jason?
Oh no, he's fine. Yeah, leave him alone.
Am I wrong?
No. But real quick, so you're watching the cannibalization from within. That's what Disney's doing. They're advertising to their own networks. They're advertising to their own streaming people. They feel like they have a locked in audience. It's big enough to support them, but they've grossly misunderstood those people. And it's hurt them. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Somebody.
Mario Brothers. That's all I'm gonna say.
And the thing is, let me respond real quick to what you guys were saying about these movies, because again, the problem is not the movies as much as it is the marketing. Like how they're marketing these movies to the audience is piss poor. Because Strange New World was not a bad movie. It was actually a good movie. There wasn't like the woke shit that people are so upset that are in these movies are so fast usually, and like they're not even like it's so quick, and they don't even talk about it, and it's not even obvious.
But I think part of it is the media obsession with
That's what I
making
mean.
sure people know that it's there.
Yes, that's what I mean.
That turns into a thing, and
Yeah, 'cause it's-
some of that's coordinated through the trades, but then you get the regular media picks up on it, and all these opinion pieces about how great this is and all this other, and it turns off everybody living in flyover country.
I don't think it just turns off. I think it also.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the D&D.
I think it also creates this hyper focus, especially for people that are very in tune to look for this stuff, and then they automatically point their fingers because of those little moments, like Shags were saying. That's a split second, and they're making it like the whole film.
Yeah.
And I think, and then you get the sycophants when we look at things like Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse, where you have subliminal messaging and imagery thrown into the trailer, and then it creates the sycophants that don't even watch this stuff saying, "We need this fictional catch character now to represent us." Well, how do you need a fictional character to feel relatable? Aren't you a real character?
You end up with a lot of that weird shipping stuff. In addition to that,
that was Last Jedi that started the shipping stuff.
Well, no, but I mean, in specifically the most recent Spider-Verse bologna sausage with Miles Morales being Miles Morales. But
to be fair, though, shipping has been around for a very long time. I mean, we could talk about Kirk, Spock, /
Well, we
fiction.
know Culture and Tom ship each other. We by the way, Culture talks about Tom, so it's pretty much been around for a while.
So I just wanted to ask, Shag in particular, you talked about normies and about the Flash movie. If you were your general movie-going audience that isn't particularly into the stuff that we're into to talk about,
right?
What would the hook be to go and see this movie? You've seen the marketing, you've seen the movie. What is the hook that says to that family, "Hey, come in and see my movie called The Flash"?
Okay,
where is it? What is that hook?
Okay, the hook to me, and I'm going to jump off here, and then I want Mags to go next because she's been very quiet. The hook is '89 Batman.
Is that it? That's the hook.
That's how it was advertised. Mags, what do you think, dear? And then we'll get Ginger in on this.
I'm sorry, I was kind of monitoring the chat there for a moment. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, Brian asked, that 70s rock fan asked, what's the hook to get audiences to go see The Flash? What is it? I answered that it was '89 Batman. Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough, because for me, I have zero interest in this movie. One, I'm turned off by Snyder. The Snyder stuff. I'm turned off by DC. I'm turned off by multiverses. I'm turned off by all of this over bloated bullshit of superheroes, lack of quality movies. And I'm looking forward to, like, right now, people are looking at their finances. I think everything's pricey. Families are feeling the crunch.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, people are going to be looking at the calendar for the rest of the year to be able to pick and choose what movies they are going to see. So for me, like, July is looking a hell of a lot better than June. So like, I that's where my money is at. So I don't know where you can get the hook for this, but at this point, I'm coming from maybe for more of a biased standpoint, because I am just tired of it. So it's hard for me. I mean, 1989 Batman might bring in the hook, but it'll bring in the older fans, not the newer fans, because they won't have a connection to it. They won't have a personal, relationship to it, to be quite honest.
Max, I think you got a good point about the Snyderverse. That's something we haven't factored in here. Talking about everybody tired of the Ezra Miller coverage, one thing, and the multiverse thing, another. But we've had how many years of Snyderverse bros going and causing all sorts of stink on social media, and not just Zack Snyder doesn't understand Superman, but this whole grimdark that's part of his universe of DC films. We've had how many films are in the Snyderverse now, and people know what to expect. And I think Max is right. I think some of that factors into it as well. It's like, oh, it's going to be another one of those movies.
Well, but
there wasn't enough grayscale
on the Snyder Bros front, I will say this: I've got to give credit to a few of the Snyder pundits and people that are generally tooting his horn. A lot of them have been going around at least saying, look, it's over. We need to let it go. Not going to see this movie or trying to bomb it one way or another, or trying to force others. Like, nothing is going to save this at this point. Nothing is going to get James Gunn fired at this point. Tanking this movie is not going to hurt him. Right? And the Snyder Bros are really trying to pin this on James Gunn right now. James Gunn had a very minimal part of this production. He came in way at the end of the game, right? Like, if anything, he had something to do with maybe one or two of the reshoot ending things that had to do with it. And that's all I know is the George Clooney bit and whatnot. Other than that, and that was more or less just kind of a goof off kind of thing.
Tom, can I ask you this? Do you think though, because the way the aesthetic and everything else, and even some of the actors that were picked by, or at least part of the Snyderverse, to be quite honest, I wouldn't say picked because I can't guarantee you that, but being part of the Snyderverse itself and the way the aesthetic is a reflection of the Snyderverse, because the way, I mean, that's just what it is. The aesthetic is there. Do you think that could be setting, because the precedent was built or bled into this movie, maybe people are just not liking this either?
You mean because of the Snyderverse, it's making people not going to the film? Is that what you mean, Mags?
Well, I mean, there's some things that are bleeding into this movie, regardless of what percentage the Snyderverse is influencing into this.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
As the general public, I'm sure, they're done with this crap, because this is the thing, is a lot of Snyder bros and whatnot will try to get you to believe that, in fact, I just laughed at a tweet yesterday. It was like, if they released the Snyder cut of the Justice League, it would have made $1 billion. It's like, no, it wouldn't have. There is nothing to support that, right? None of the other films made anywhere close to that he was involved in. The only thing that was remotely close that he had any tangential involvement in was Wonder Woman. And that was, fairly minimal, some reshoots and whatnot, and story development. But other than that, there was nothing to indicate that this was ever going to be $1 billion franchise. And this is why they kept trying to right the ship. And they basically just kept writing themselves into a reboot at the end of the day, is where we're at now. But I think it turned off the audience? Oh, yeah. I think the audience just doesn't care about this anymore. They've seen all this shit before.
Well, let me suggest that the multiverse problem has actually gotten the audiences disinterested. I mean, look, you don't generate $130 million worldwide on an opening weekend on a massive superhero film for any of the reason, then there is no audience there for it. Nobody is here for this film.
Right.
And Elemental is even worse. And of course, I've got a video coming out on that tomorrow. But I mean, you look at comments in the chat, like the super chat we've got from does this dress make my ass look big? And it says, it's Elemental, my dear Watson. Yes, it's Elemental, which flopped harder than I've seen any Pixar film in the history of Pixar. This thing can't even compare to a short when they were just getting started. If you go way back in time, before we had that.
Well, and you've got the New York Times saying Pixar's done.
Well, yeah, and you have the video I'm doing tomorrow saying it not only is it done, it's going to get completely shut down and rolled into just animation. It's going to be Disney's direct to freaking video version of animation. But I have to honor this super chat real quickly. You know what? And you get the $3 one because I never get to play it.
You get to give money to a organization that sends food to children in other countries. You could have given $3 to a bum on the street, but instead you decided to give $3 to the guy that looks like a bum. Thank you for your generosity.
Indeed. And like I said, I mean, that's kind of a theme for the night, is like the idea that we're in a world where films are not just underperforming, they're detonating.
Look at the massive budgets they spend. I mean, if this movie, The Flash, cost $60 million, people would be saying this isn't bad and it's doing okay. Was it 300 million plus the rest? It's ridiculous amounts. And these are movies budgeted for massive blockbuster status, but they're never going to reach it. They were never going to make that.
They start from a point of message. That's why. They don't
Yeah.
start from a point of story.
Shags, I did a video on that too, and a lot of people thought I was proselytizing, but the fact that everything sucks it sucks for a reason. It's because they've exchanged their morals for power.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen this before. We saw this happen in China. Saw this happen in Germany. This is not new. It's an exchange of morals for power. and you delineate everybody into their own little field of vision, and then you point one of those groups or all of those groups at one and say, those are the bad guys, go get them.
Well,
yeah,
something interesting I saw on Twitter today. There was I don't know if this is actually real or not. I just kind of went through my feed, but I saw a box of cereal with the Batman, the 1989 Batman logo on it, and it's like, do you remember all the hype that was made for that movie and how big that was?
Everywhere.
Do we see anything for that anymore? And will that ever happen
No, not
again
really.
for like these franchises?
I mean, a little bit for Mario, but nothing that lives on in the hype or the way that Batmania did. And I brought that up a couple times this week too. Sorry, Culture. But no, you're 100%. Like in 1989, you had a summer where not only did Batman come out, but Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Ghostbusters 2, a bunch of other stuff that we've all heard of. But yet that summer, it seemed like everything stopped for Batman.
Yeah.
It was like nothing else mattered. There was bat symbols everywhere. Every time you turned on MTV, Bat Dance was playing. They even literally had, like, you could probably even find it on YouTube. Like, they had a schedule of when Bat Dance was going to be playing on MTV.
Yeah, MTV. Yeah, you could actually find it.
It was at the top of the hour every couple hours or whatever. Like, they would tell you when they were going to play it. And, like, yeah, it was just insane of how big Batmania was. They were selling the bootlegged trailer on videotapes for like $20-$30.
And not only that, you were going to the fast food restaurant to buy your Bat stuff. I mean, I have those cups, but you know what? Apparently, if you're into shipping, which thank goodness 48% of you aren't, 46% of you think that Tom and I are good to be shipped together, which is weird.
And you and Tom use Bat Tom lubricated rib condoms.
That's just true.
They come with the ears on the tip.
Well,
They
is
do.
shipping anything close to docking?
Yeah, something like
No,
that.
docking is when they're actually taking their foreskins. So
You know what? No. I'm not on my show. Speaking of, but there are some.
You guys are side by side. You're really close. You know,
we do good things on my show, and that's promote my friend Joker Voice, who's here in this chat. But he's
Does anyone
also
have a
here in
tugboat
this
horn for them to dock?
He's here in this super chat saying, "Hail Culture! I'm running a fundraiser through my merch store. New design, limited time. All proceeds go to the Stuttering Foundation of America at Mixed Tees. BTCHES. You all know what that stands for. Hashtag keep talking. Indeed. So check out Joker Voices fundraiser. Dude does a lot of great things, and he's passionate about it, and for a good reason. And he gets he's gonna get a You're Cool with which features Punk Waddle, not Drunk Waddle. Oh my God, the cock. I have too many producers.
Oh my God, the doc.
I did not click that. I am doing the intro for next Thursday's TNT.
Oh my God,
that's going to be amazing. We're working on some magic for people in the background for a Thursday night throwdown. It's going to be great. I can't do it. Great. I can't do it. Can't do it. That's
You
what I
are
said.
not Tony the
Joker's
Tiger.
Voice has been around for a while, 18 months. Says, "Hail Culture Panel chat, keep talking, thanks." And finally, Mr. Ticket Trunk for $2.20 Canadian, which I think is about 15 cents American, says, "Force Ginger to talk. I want Japanese perspective." This is the most, I have to tell you, this is the most Japanese person I've ever seen in my life. This is Ginger Ninja.
Well, if you're actually looking for the Japanese, well, look, that's another. Well, I don't like over here. I'm a bit biased with it because I go to the cons here and I see a lot of the like the cosplayers and everything, and they're really into everything that DC is doing. But the general public here, no, you don't hear any talk about it whatsoever. The stuff that's really big here is the Mario Brothers, Slam Dunk, the movie, the movie that recently came out. In fact, Japanese original material is definitely it's killing it at the box office more than Western entertainment. I think. I mean, like right now, actually, the big thing that I see all over Twitter from my Japanese followers and everything is Megan. The movie Megan just came out here, and you see people cosplaying at it, people lining up for it. So,
Ginger,
it's
about
just-
the voice
yeah.
cast though. The voice cast for Across the Spider-Verse though was epic, right? For the Japanese version, like that thing looks sick.
Well, I'm actually I wanted to go see it this week because it just came out on Friday. I haven't seen it yet, but again, a lot of good. I've
Voice
heard a lot
actors.
of good stuff. Yeah. Well,
They got
Mark.
people,
Yeah, go
people
ahead.
from
Sorry.
so they got people from I think Death Note. I think they got me Lights
Uh-huh.
playing. They got voice actor. You got one for Cyberpunk, the animated series. They
Okay.
pimped it out.
Yeah, for
I heard it
don't
was
know
10% less trans over there.
Well, it was
no.
because they already were teching.
Oh, I don't even know what to say about that.
It was Across the Duck first.
The Mario Brothers movie, they didn't have that in English here anywhere in Japan, but the Into the Spider-Verse, or sorry, not the what's the new one called?
Across
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that one they've got it available in English and in Japanese. So
Yeah, that's part 1 of 6 apparently, because that thing's never gonna freaking end. Ugh.
the Spider-Verse thing.
Yeah, 2.5 hours of part 1 of that movie, which means
I'm a bit disappointed about the fact that it's 2.5 hours. Like I'm gonna go
Right.
take my daughter to go see it, but I've heard that there are parts of it that were just not necessary at all. Like I don't know. I just feel like there's editing issues that need to be taken care of in Hollywood. They're just throwing out these big long movies and okay, just throw whatever you got out there and make it as long as
Okay,
possible. Because
so-
I'm one of those guys that like long movies if it's done well. But
What you I want to ask, did you see did you say you saw Across the Spider-Verse?
no, I'm going to see it this Friday.
Okay, so I'm going to ask. I need to ask the whole panel then. Did you guys see it?
Yes.
What?
I haven't seen it yet.
I ain't got
Spider-Man
time to watch
film?
half a movie that's 2.5 hours
Oh,
long. Are you
come on,
fucking
Tom. You
insane?
don't even like it. Come on.
Are you talking about the Flash or the
What
Spider-Man?
did I just say that isn't true?
Oh, he's 100% right.
Yeah.
That was the biggest disappointment of that movie was sitting there for 2.5 hours and then being like, "Oh, we're not done yet." Like, are you serious?
Are you talking about the Batman with Robert
No,
Pattinson?
Spider-Curse.
No, Spider.
Oh, the Spider-Man. All right. Spider-Man's one of the worst fictional characters that's ever been created.
What?
Spider-Man's one of the worst fictional characters that's ever been created.
Nope.
What a
just
whiny
flew
little
through it.
bitch.
Sausage at this
What
guy.
a whiny little bitch.
I am not a whiny little
Why didn't
bitch.
you save Uncle Ben, you bitch? That's what I want to know.
He
Spider-Man,
let Uncle Ben die.
awful.
He can't save him if he
Yeah,
didn't
right.
know the-
Anybody who buys that comic, read something good.
Novella Princess. I'm going to read something good. Novella Princess has been a member for 2 months. Says mostly the shipping I've seen has been for soaps. Well, that's like old long timey thing.
Jesus.
Wow, that's weird. How did that happen? Okay, I didn't do it. All right. So look, man. OC Gigan says for $1.99. How about Batman 89 and Flash DF? Would that help? Anyone?
I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from
Bueller?
Spider-Man comments.
Yeah, the same here. I'm like, Spider-Man, toxic. Are you okay over there?
No, I'm serious. I am very serious. I have hated the Spider-Man character since the first mag. What a little bitch. Whiny, but I don't want my superheroes being some kind of crazy ass little pansy. I want Superman. I want Batman.
Are you talking about Peter Parker or Miles Morales?
Yeah, Peter Parker.
Miles Morales is Miles Morales, but
yeah, and it's. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I mean, I don't want some teenage punk
I think
ass.
that's putting it
Oh my
lightly.
god, the girl's talking to me. Whatever.
I mean, at the time, I understand where Tox is coming from somewhat, because like there's been a million different characters now like Spider-Man, but when Spider-Man first came out, he was a little bit more unique than the other superheroes because of the things that, he was a teenager. He had to deal with
He was
shit.
ordinary.
He was
He
was totally different.
But now
Bruce let his
all of
parents-
them are trying to be Spider-Man.
Now all of them are trying to be Spider-Man, and I think that's what you see in that is you're not seeing Batman be Batman. You're not seeing Superman be Superman.
Well,
You're
unless
not
you're
seeing
DC,
Wonder
then they're
Woman
trying
be
to
Wonder
make everything in Snyder versus all Batman.
Woman.
Right?
God,
Like,
I have a question.
It was
why
Woman
did
Batman.
they ever give
Batman. It
Snyder
was
the
Flash
ability to make him?
Batman. It was,
Yeah, it was awful.
Didn't Superman and Batman let their parents die? Because Bruce was there in the alley. He could have stepped up and went after the mugger. He didn't.
he's a kid.
But he was
There's
like
a little
7
bit
years
difference
old.
between an 18-year-old
Not
and
really. I'm just going with
a 6-year-old.
I got you.
Yeah.
But
You could have
look,
swept the
okay,
leg and
worst-
took the gun. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have taken his mom's pearls and choked him to death. He could have
But
been
the
all
worst-
over that shit.
But the worst moment I still think is when Kevin Costner like holds up his finger. I'm like,
dumb.
I'm done with
That's-
that.
yeah.
I'm done with this stuff. I was
That
so
took me
mad.
completely out of that movie. The up to that point though, that movie had so much potential. Like just super. And again, that's something that I think that could have the effect that Batman did back in '89. Let's imagine just Superman's logo on everything. People just,
Well,
you know what I mean? It's such an iconic
oh,
logo.
absolutely. The problem, though, is
You know?
what we were just saying is that DC and Warner Brothers was like, whatever you did with Batman Begins, do that for Superman. And that's what Man of Steel was. And
Oh.
some people resist that, but I'm like, no. Go look at that movie.
I-
There is exact drawing comparisons and parallels to exactly how the movie's told, the tone, and everything about it. Even to the point where it's told in semi-flashback back up to a point, and then it catches you up, and all of a sudden, bang, you're back into the movie again. That's the same way fucking Batman
and
Begins it.
That's something that a lot of people were talking about when we first heard that Christopher Nolan was going to be a producer on it. We're like, oh, well, this is going to be like Batman Begins. Is that a good thing or not? I don't know.
But real quick, because I wanted to follow up this super chat with one that's well, first of all, I have to play a clip, but then I'm going to follow it up with something that puts everything in perspective. So we're going to drop this on OC Giggin. So I feel like we fulfilled our duty.
Before you
Did I
do
say
quickly, I
duty?
just want to say,
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
Steven, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What'd you say?
Time Cop is a pansy. That's all I'm going to say.
Time Cop is awesome. Shut up.
Time Cop is a pansy.
Wait a minute. Speaking of pansy, $2 from Dermy Wormy says, so Tox is lofty now.
Oh, God.
Bad Superman take. Your Spider-Man take. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
Wow, Tox, how do you feel about that?
I'll debate you on this one. I
not
mean, if you
me.
want.
Are you you'll master debate?
I mean, to say anything in the first 4-year runs of that comic where he wasn't a whiny little teenager. You can't.
You know, it's funny for those very reasons is why I gripe to people who are like, I don't want any more of this MCU Spider Boy. He's just
Exactly.
Spider Boy. I'm like, are you
Tom
kidding me?
Holland was awful.
I love him, but but what you're saying is not wrong because that's what I kept trying to tell people is like, every movie we've gotten has been Spider-Man, except for now. This is the first time we've ever been able to explore him in high school, and that's what the original comics were.
Right, he's a
Tobey
teenager.
Maguire did a pretty good job.
Andrew
of-
Garfield.
Yeah, but he's
Andrew
only in high school
Garfield.
for 10 minutes. in that
Exactly.
movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we just say something right here that's a little adult like right now is that Toxie dropped his own opinion and no one accosted him. Look at that. Bravo, everybody. All right.
all
you
I
guys
wanna
are
say is
doing it.
I've been saying this opinion for 3 years.
This is the first time I listened, though.
It's not new, and we finally have a lady back on the stream, which makes me happy.
Jason?
No.
What?
Thanks.
Oh,
Snowdub?
welcome back.
No.
Oh no, you're talking about Brian.
No,
Oh, yeah, Brian's the lady.
Oh.
Yeah, Brian's a lady because he doesn't have any hair.
What's this?
If I'm a lady, then God help you all.
I have questions about that comment.
real quick. So, in
Dude looks
response
like
to-
a lady.
Hang on.
Looks like a
In
lady.
response to this comment from Dermy Wormy for $2, so Tox is lofty now, bad Spider-Man. I want to see this debate. So Dermy Wormy has a channel. I think that Toxic Man Flu should show up and have a run at this on Ballbusters.
Yeah, because I have every single thing Spider-Man that has ever been made to back me up.
You do? Can I have it when you don't
Yeah.
want it no more?
Name one time he hasn't been a whiny little teenage bitch.
Actually, well, I see
You
from the
can't.
You
Wait a
can, but
minute.
it's not. It's
You
not
can, because when you go, you can, that means I'm right.
No, because I
Checkmate.
was coming from the cartoon, and then you actually made sense.
Checkmate.
From the, no, I'm not
I don't have to
arguing
debate
that.
anybody because you all
I'm not
know
Dermy
I'm right.
Wormy. You can argue.
It doesn't
that, dude.
matter.
Yes,
you
you
all
do.
know I'm right.
No,
But if you're into that, that's fine. I'm not.
cool. But
Look, and
Batman
it's
could have saved his
okay.
parents, and I'm into that. Batman could have saved his parents.
That's right. A 6-year-old child could have saved his parents.
Yeah, that's
from
right.
somebody
Yeah,
with a
he
gun.
could have manned up, kick him in the shins.
It's
and
true. He did
As
whine
opposed to
about
an
it for the rest of
18-year-old,
his
because
life.
you know what?
Batman.
Most 18-year-olds, they can go to war.
Hold on, I got a button for this.
Well, in some countries, 7-year-old kids can too.
Oh, what was
Sorry.
that one? I missed it. It's fine.
Hey, I respect your opinion, bro. It's still fun to talk about. This is good.
Well, and anybody who wants to watch it all, so it's fine.
Okay,
Don't respect Doc's opinion.
Jeremy gets a clip. Everybody, shut up.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You
It's
bum.
Toxic's house there.
That's rude.
I have been homeless for 6 months of my life.
Same here. It's not very pretty, man. Shelters suck.
I've lived in my car. So.
Yeah,
You have a
under
car?
a bridge.
Don't you? On your bridge,
I was
me
lucky
too.
I had
Right
the
outside my
car.
high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I had.
Giving hand jobs for crack. Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
No, I had to sleep under the heating vent at the YMCA that was blowing outside.
Because that was
Fade in.
uncomfortable.
Culture's going to talk about his docking.
But have you ever swapped crack for hand jobs, though?
Have you ever smoked dick for hand jobs?
I'm supposed to read those. Oh, I'm out of control. Okay,
You
Mr.
asked us to
Bigwig.
come on.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Bigwig.
You were Peter Parkering earlier on Mead. Sorry, I had to do that.
Mr. Bigwig Majig AG Lig Vietnam Jam Fig Stig for a Zardoz 14. I don't know what this is.
South African Rand.
This is probably
I
the
don't know
right.
if you can read that.
What's the panel's favorite time travel movie that's not Back to the
read a
Future?
bunch of racial slurs. and didn't even
Ginger.
realize it.
I have a good
Ninja,
one.
Ginger.
Oh, Matt, I'll let Mags go first. She just said
Okay,
I had-
Mags, go.
Yeah, ladies
I
first.
thi- it's sort of time travel, but frequency.
Is it that mailbox?
That's the one with the radio and the dad.
I love Frequency, and yes, I do
Yeah.
consider
Great
that
movie.
one. I agree.
I'm
Yes.
willing
Okay.
to
They
bet
did a
this is.
series on that too.
I'm willing to bet
All right.
this is Grant Gregory.
Okay, so from the bottom
It's
up, then.
it's a bit more fantasy than any of than I would say sci-fi though. That's the only thing I'd argue about Frequency.
Answer, Monkey Boy.
My personal favorite besides Frequency is a great one. Somewhere between God, there's too many decent ones. Like I love Time Cops. I love Time Cops Rules, but as far as time travel movies, somewhere between Back to the Future being the obvious one, but I always like Star Trek 4 as well. We got to go back in time and get a fucking whale.
Yeah.
And it works on a level that you don't have to be a Star Trek fan. It's just about people from the future who need a whale.
I can't believe
Because
you
it's
took that from
believable enough in the future that whales are extinct, and like just this, thing shows up and needs to talk to a whale.
I can't believe you took that from me, Tom. That's,
Okay.
I thought
I'm
it was,
sorry,
I thought it was
Shags.
locked in, man.
No,
I was like,
no. Okay, so
Was
now,
the whale a whiny little biatch? Like
geez.
Actually,
Spider-Man?
like
Oh, you
Peter
stop
Parker.
bringing up Spider-Man again. Come on, man. I'm trying not
hey,
to.
Tox, your favorite time travel movie, dude.
My favorite time travel movie, Star Trek 4.
I thought I was gonna say before the Spider-Man before the Spider-Man.
You know
talk.
what? That's fair. Steven, since you're already mouthing off, what do you think?
Oh, I like mouthing off. Welcome to Steven. Me? Time travel? Would you consider Time Bandits one?
Oh, it's a great.
Yes.
That's a great.
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Absolutely.
I'd either choose that one or any of the Doctor Who.
Oh gosh, Doctor Who.
Time
indeed.
Bandits is a good choice.
Yeah, Time Bandits was a lock for.
Well, since
great-
you brought up Time Bandits, hopefully nobody else is going to pick it, but I have to say it just because it's me, Bill and Ted.
You're such
Oh, you took someone else's, man.
It took somebody else's. What a dick. Speaking of what a dick, Jolly.
I am a dick.
Yes, you are.
Jolly does have a huge penis.
It's very blue.
Time travel, Terminator 2.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come on, me if you want to live.
Yeah, that's probably the best time travel movie I've ever seen, to be honest. It's just done well.
All right, and who's a sci-fi for something and things?
I don't know that it'd be a favorite, but a good one is Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
That's actually
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ah, which one, the original or the remake?
All of them would technically be one.
All of them are one.
Technically,
Well, but Escape is the one that actually has the time travel where they
the
come
actual
back.
backwards time travel. Yeah.
Yeah. What? I'm going to ruin something. Minority Report. Technically,
that time travel.
That's a
time
time.
travel. Well, you're looking. No, you're thinking. You're thinking the day after tomorrow, culture, because Minority Report is predicting the future.
Live, die,
We're thinking of
Minority
Edge of
Report is
Tomorrow.
almost as
Edge
bad
of
as
Tomorrow.
my
Yeah,
take.
Edge of Tomorrow. Sorry, Edge of the Peter Parker.
edging
heard
things.
that.
You know
So
about that.
Tom mentioned Time Cop, and that would definitely be up there. Time
Yeah.
Bandits would be up there. I'm going to go for a one from left field. Frequently asked questions about time travel.
What was that?
That's a movie.
I thought it was you asking us a
Are
question.
there people in it?
Yes, there are
Is it a
people in it.
Canadian movie?
No, it's a British movie. FAQ.
Oh, okay, so nobody's seen it. That's fair. All right, Shags.
It's
what
one
about
of the
Girls Are
funny.
Easy?
No, it's a brilliant movie. Check it out. FAQ
we've
about
reached-
time travel.
There's like 37 minutes of time here on this thing. Shags, thoughts and things.
Mr. Grant Gregory is being semantic, and I don't like it. With the time loop thing, I still think that counts as time travel. Because I was going to say source code.
Oh wow, no,
that's
that
a
is
good
that
one.
is. No, that's 100% right.
Yeah, that was a fun one with Jake Gyllenhaal. I really liked that one. Again, it's kind of like the time loop thing, but I do.
Well, I mean, would Buck Rogers count? Because he was
Technically.
frozen and moving forward. And
Yeah, no, that is definitely in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
okay,
I think
all right.
so.
Go ahead, Shags. We're gonna steal all of them before you get to say anything.
Oh no! All I was going to say was I have to get going. It was awesome being here, and I'm glad I got to share my movie beforehand.
You're making
Screw you guys. I'm
I
going
can't.
home.
I can't deal with toxic shit anymore. I got to get out.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
over Peter
really
Parker.
lose my mind.
Peter Parker.
All right. Well, Shags,
Oh, it's
guys,
okay if you like
guys,
it.
check out my boy Shags. He, even though he puts a man bun on occasionally, he's one of the best guys I know. Truly.
Oh, someone
I
said
said
12
you
monkeys.
look like a Greek god.
12 monkeys.
Look, Shags is one of the best guys I know. I love him to pieces. I enjoy hanging out with him. I can't wait to see him again very soon.
Yes, sir.
And if you're not subscribed to him, if you don't watch his stuff, you are missing out, because despite the fact that he has incredible guests, he also has wonderful takes. So thanks for hanging around, Shags.
And actually, yeah, and real quick, if just a self plug, I just did a show with writer, director, producer Jonathan Salemi and actor, stuntman Anthony Molinari. They just had a film come out this past year called The Last Deal, which is on like all the major streaming services.
Right.
It was actually a really enjoyable movie. I've watched it a few times. I got to talk to them. It's on my Ready Set Shag podcast. So check that out. That's like I was really happy with how it went, and they were super awesome guys. Anthony talked to me for like 20 minutes after about some secret stuff I can't even like tell you about. But a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe in Hollywood. At least one project, a couple projects I know about. So thank you guys for having me. Always a pleasure to see all of you. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Subscribe to everyone on this panel.
Culture, I have a question. Did you say Shags has incredible gas or incredible guests?
Guess.
Okay, so it sounds like he said he had incredible gas.
I wouldn't know about his gas, but I would know he's got a.
He's a flatulent man, but he's a wise man.
When he actually is a man enough to put his hair down, his hair and his beard are on par.
I just didn't want to emasculate the host. You know, I just
it would be impossible.
He does that more than enough on his own.
Yes.
Shags, go.
Thank you, guys. I'm out of here.
Man.
Take care, Shags.
He's a good man. Speaking of a good man, I need to know what Ginger thinks of the best time travel film.
Oh man, I probably got to get crucified for this. It's weird. The first movie that comes to mind when you mention time travel, and this is so Harry Potter, the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh.
I mean, I love that movie. Love the books. I love the Harry Potter series, and I just like.
There's a lot of time travel in that one.
Yeah.
It's the time turner one, right?
That's the time turner one. So for some reason, I mean, like movies like Terminator, of course, come to mind, and I mean, you could think about Idiocracy as well. How he goes into the
yeah,
that's
that's a good one.
But Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, I just like aspects of that time travel part where it's sometimes time travel could kill a story, but it seemed to hold over well for me for that.
Well, God knows I can't crucify you for your opinion.
Can I add one more to that? And it's a series. No. I want to throw in Steins Gate.
I haven't had a chance to go yet.
It's okay. You live.
Farscape's good.
All right. So here's the thing. I believe time travel has nothing to do with the actual ability to move forward or backward in time. I believe it has the idea of putting somebody somewhere that they shouldn't be. So I think that Demolition Man is a perfect time travel film.
It is. He travels forward in time.
Because he traveled forward in time beyond where he would normally exist.
Good point.
And,
what's the one where Martin Lawrence ends up in a
Black Knight.
Black Knight.
But you understand my point is there was no
Evil Dead Army of Darkness. That's a time travel.
Yeah, but you just understand you are displaced from your timeline, and Demolition Man would probably be it. And I just watched Jason have a seizure. What's happening?
I just had a brain blast. The best time travel movie of all time. Unidentified Flying Oddball.
Well, if you didn't know that, that's a Disney weird film, and it was very time travel-y.
Can I throw in Days of Future Past?
No, it's too late.
We have other super chats. I just want to say this
tomorrow
for whoever this is. This
Time
was
after time.
This was the best 14 Zardazes ever spent in the world.
That was a good super chat right there.
I should point out that Anna Faris was in FAQ about time travel.
What about Lost in Space? There's still O'Dowd as well.
Yeah, there's Lost
Chris
in
O'Dowd.
Space.
Chris O'Dowd. Yeah.
Oh
Continuum, Stargate. Then we got things like.
I can't believe no one said Groundhog Day.
I need more. I need more feminine energy in this panel.
Somewhere in time. Somewhere in time.
Oh
That's a
God!
feminine energy
You know
movie.
what? The fucking what is that time travel?
Oh, The Notebook.
Shit. Oh God!
The time traveler's wife.
Stop.
Time travel's wife. Yeah.
Austin Powers.
What is that one where
Lake House?
Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
The Lake
House.
The Lake House.
Lake House.
That's what I just said.
What about there's also like First Contact and Looper.
Oh, don't mention
Well,
Looper.
it's more than half of the original Star Trek episodes dealt with some kind of time travel.
What about
right?
going through wormholes? Does that count too?
We're not talking about sex on this show, Ginger.
What about A Wrinkle in Time when they yelled at everybody?
Oh my God!
No.
Odyssey's on fire.
The Time Machine.
12 Monkeys was good also.
The Time
12
Machine.
Monkeys.
The Time Machine's
But the original, not the.
Superman is technically time travel because he made the Earth go backwards.
That's right, he did. He did. He saved the world.
Big dick energy.
Michael Crichton.
Because he was a real man. None of
What
that.
about Michael Crichton's The Sphere? That's
I'm going to mute all of you.
Oh, the Sphere? I like that.
Jurassic
term.
Hot Tub Time Machine was another one.
Hot Tub Time Machine. That was good.
What was that Michael Crichton one with Billy Connolly?
Culture needs time travel before the aneurysm.
Before the super chat came.
Meteor Advocate, Timon Flip.
No, that's not a time
sending us-
travel movie.
Sending us some reals, I think, for $5.50, whatever. I don't know what that translates to. But for Spider-Man left high school after 28 issues, 1965. Tom, that would be Tom. Tom. So he is in high school for 0.5% of his comic book life. Tom.
Interesting.
Which Spider-Man is this?
Which
The original
run? Exactly. Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're constantly rebooting the damn thing.
Rebooting it up, making new ones.
We
See,
forgot.
I have not read anything except for the original run.
We forgot Donnie Darko.
Oh,
And Primer.
I mentioned
Primer.
that too. Oh.
Primer.
Does Jumper count as a time travel film?
Oh my
Or is
God.
that-
Even if
About the man.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really all I got. Thanks for your being kind and supporting the channel. Yeah.
We can have this
What?
conversation again tomorrow
Ninja
because of
Turtles?
time
Can we-
travel.
Can we?
What about-
Nice.
Galaxy Quest has time travel.
it does,
What about
yeah.
a person who kind of travels through time while people don't like die around him, like Highlander or something like that?
Oh wait, wasn't that Wasn't that
Highlander,
Cisco in
yeah.
that one episode of DS9?
Can we name Babylon 5 because we had Zappers?
Yeah,
Babylon 5, that's a good one.
Stargate Universe
if we
has
got
time
into
travel.
time travel in television, we'd be here all night.
See, the first
technically-
year of Babylon 5, I thought it was technically a show about the View.
Yeah. You can add Deadpool 2 to that as well. Then
Sorry.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Sorry,
Christmas
Mags
Carol.
is laughing. That's what matters.
Reject.
We'll be here all damn night.
This is
the
true.
whole point.
Yeah.
Toxic.
I watched Scrooged yesterday.
Babylon.
Oh, such a great
I'm
movie.
dying.
Technically, Lucy was one.
With the
Well,
would
Whoopi
you consider
Goldberg would take up more than half the station.
True facts. What were we talking about again?
What was your favorite time travel?
Let's
movie?
go back in time
Jack.
and figure it out.
How about Free
I
Jack?
gotta have
That's
it.
a good movie.
Free Jack's not bad. We got
You
the
just said
Bad
Free
Dad.
Jack.
So this is culture right now. If I could
Army of
turn back time.
Oh,
Army of
God,
Darkness.
good night, this question.
All right, at 25,000 subs, I want Culture to wear that outfit that Cher wore in that video.
take back those words that I've heard you.
I have
Technically, we can go back to Disney's Cinderella 3. That was time travel.
Philadelphia Experiment.
Or we're back at Dinosaur Story.
Hey, Banana Facts with Banana Dave.
Banana Dave sends us some Zardoz.
Oh yeah, I can sing his share.
Great. Banana
The
Dave,
words are like weapons, they wound sometimes.
Tom,
I'm dancing.
Keep going, Tom. It's great.
everybody,
music.
time out. Okay, because Banana Facts with Banana Dave sends us some more Zardoz money for 14 of those.
Thanks,
Says,
Grant.
What's
Like
Panel's favorite banana that's not a plantain?
A banana split.
I like bananas and pajamas.
I don't care what. You know what?
The
This
name
Banana
doesn't
boat.
matter.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
in a
done.
name? It's the curve that counts.
Oh my god.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
We forgot. We forgot Alice in the Looking Glass too. As well.
You know, you set up the show so you could run it by yourself and then invite 10 people.
Yeah.
Gypsies, trips, and thieves.
Men in Black 3.
That's Tom's sex life right there.
So when I was in college, when I was in college, we had
Strong in
the,
the town like a
you know,
swinging
the-
a gun.
Hey, Jason.
Small town
I
dude
know,
with
I
a
know.
big city.
So we had this.
You
thing
look like
where
a pumpkin.
all of the different groups. We didn't have fraternities. We had social service groups because it was Christian college, and we did do the thing every year, Spring Sing. And I got to arrange all of the music for the hosts. And it was and that song was one of the songs I had to arrange for the hosts for the show using the college jazz band. So I had to arrange Cher for the jazz band, and I listened to that song over and over and over and over again until I can't stand.
That explains a lot now.
Jason, do you want to turn back time with me?
No. Although I
can find a way.
Turn back time about 6 minutes because we didn't pass the hour.
Isn't there another song, Time After Time?
That's Cyndi Lauper, though.
Wait. What was the one that Aqua did? What was that
Aqua?
one?
ABBA?
Yeah, Aqua had a time song as well. What was that?
Isn't that something about a bunny?
I think Tom and I should do a duet.
Turn back
of
time.
I
Turn
Got
back
You,
time
Babe.
with Aqua. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Can we just? Can I do some super chats? Is that okay?
We're trying to time travel.
Again,
No, it did.
you do super chats with 45 minutes worth of super chat. I don't know what you call them, bumpers.
Baby,
and then invite 10 people.
That's true.
Wait, what's that movie with Jet Li killing himself? Is that time travel or is that multiverse jumping?
Romeo and Juliet.
No, that's not. No, that's
good.
wrong.
Romeo is bleeding.
No.
Romeo must die.
No, it's called Power or something where he's
No,
going.
it's
he's
called
killing versions of-
one. It's called
Power
one.
Rangers.
It's
Okay.
one.
Did
What's
you have
your
one
tickle
super
trunk for
chat?
Canadian
Wait,
220
wait,
time travel movies, Kung Fury and Ice Pirates. There you go. Culture.
What about Kate and Leopold?
What about Batman?
Oh, that'll
Ninja?
work.
Or
That'll work.
Project
Kate and Leopold.
Almanac.
No, look at this little super jet right there. He's so
There's also See You Yesterday.
Get it?
All right. Jack White sent us a serious super chat.
Cage one for the
Did anyone else see Clock Stoppers?
Right.
Shut up.
We're gonna stop.
Okay. Jack White for $5 says, "Have any of you seen the new trailer for the new Rurouni
Kenshin?
That's what I.
Oh yeah, there's time travel in that one, so that would technically be classified as one as well.
Yeah, you said Riru Cashew. I was like, what the fuck?
It's Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah. Hey, who's excited for One Piece with Bruno Mars as fucking Luffy?
Absolutely not.
That is
Culture, I
not a
like your
big
show.
I love your show, Culture.
I
It's
love it.
fantastic.
I like it a lot.
I love your blood pressure rising.
I think Jack thinks this is going to be seasonal, but like it's summer, so
yeah, this feels like a time trap.
Although we still,
Oh,
we
what's it
still
called?
haven't gone as
Idiocracy.
long as the outro. Though.
Another one.
But Jack, I am interested in it, Jack. I am going
So
to
Culture has left in a huff and thrown up the icon on his own
Are
show.
you saying he Peter Parkered?
No.
Oh God,
Who lost him?
left.
Culture will be back to do it all again tomorrow
If you
night because of
guys-
time travel.
Yeah, keep giving us money, guys. Make a show go longer. Keep donating.
He's trying to rewind time, so he's
The more-
turning back time.
The more money you give, the less the later Culture will come back. So keep giving.
Hey,
money.
who's that dude at the bottom? Hey, Culture, you got a haircut. And you look 40 years younger.
That's Mephisto.
Oh, hi, Mephisto.
Hey, Mephisto.
So
How
anyway,
you doing, guys?
Rurouni
What's your
Kenshin.
favorite movie?
Oh Jesus.
Do you like
You
time
only
travel?
need to mute one person.
Okay, that's okay. Who?
That's Steven.
Oh, okay, got it.
Talk.
Anyway,
Oh.
so hi, Rurouni Kenshi anime was posted earlier today. It looks like it's going to be
Not
seasonal. That sounds amazing. I'm going to give you a super chat. Thank you. And then I'm going to unmute Steven because I like Steven and he's fun.
That's not what he wrote in the private DMs.
Oh,
though.
son of a bitch.
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
Oh no, that's a different person.
This guy here, he has a great channel and B does great stuff. Tom and I are trying to be frequent guests over there because we get to talk about movies in depth about all the weird stuff you've never heard about. So if you're looking for that, check this guy out. So that's all the plug you're gonna get, jerk. Anyway, thanks for being
All
here.
right.
Okay.
See ya.
No, I didn't say
No, I'm just
Glee.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Mute Culture.
Fudge.
I was gonna say About Time because nobody mentioned it. I love that movie.
About
Okay.
Time.
And nobody heard about it. It's like a British movie, and the whole concept is it runs in a family that a person can the firstborn or the male of the family can go back in time, but only within his lifetime and only until the point where his children are born. And if he can go past that, but otherwise his children are like not the same children. It's a weird little concept, but it's a great time travel movie.
That sounds really rough. But speaking of rough things, all this talk about time travel stories has made me think of a new series recommendation, Tokyo Revengers. It's an anime for $5. Thank you, Jack White. I love anime recommendations. Have you got any of you seen this?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like something I'm going to dip my toes into. Thank you, Jack White. Jack White is famous for anime recommendations. Thank you, my friend.
And for the white stripe.
Yeah, yes, it is. And
Yes.
thank you.
Good job.
Yeah.
Your kindness knows no bounds.
Takes his sweet, torturous time luxuriating in his
Except
private
for
viewing.
whatever
Oh, yeah, it's a
Tarzan
kick.
chose to stop at.
Somebody played something underneath that. I think I have to punish Grant. I don't know why, but it's going to happen. Speaking of punishing Grant, a rate specialist for $2 says nobody mentioned Groundhog Day. It's one of the best time travel movies of all time.
Yep.
Is a time loop really?
It did
time
eventually
travel?
get mentioned.
It was in the chat, and then it
I
kind
think
of
Shags mentioned it too.
Yeah.
I think or somebody did.
By the way, a rate specialist has been all over the Twitters. The Twitters? Is that what it's called? The Twitters.
Twitters. We call that.
Okay. He's been all over the Twitters. Lots of famous mentionings. Is
Well,
that
hey,
mention?
I have a question.
like your English.
Would a Christmas Carol be a time travel in a way?
Technically, yeah.
Because of
I
the-
brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
and Wonderful Life. I said, yeah.
All right. Well,
I think
I
they
just-
So
would.
then you can put Scrooged in there. Yeah.
For one of the supporters who I see regularly, a rate specialist, you get one of my favorite ones ever.
Wow. See why I only did $2.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
That's right, and Wilton is kind of a jerk. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, I'm kind of a jerk technically. 6 for $5. She was supposed to be on the panel. I don't know what happened. But anyway, says who is the panel's favorite short sniffing YouTuber? Comics.
You.
Comics is quite short. Yeah.
Comics.
Jason.
Comics.
Sporking.
Comics.
Oh, Sporking's kind of
Culture.
short too.
Sporking's, yeah, he's vertically challenged.
Sporking, you know what, Ginger? Sporking's actually just slightly shorter than comics, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, I
Confirmed.
mean, like they
And
can
you're
use
the same height.
no,
they both live in Moira.
No, but they can use toadstools for like umbrellas. I'm just saying.
I'm much taller than all of them.
Shut
See,
up.
this would be relevant if there was a comma after the word short, but there isn't. So what Six is really getting at is she wants the answer Culture Casino is the answer she's looking
Are you saying they both starred in Time Bandits?
Or Spandus,
All I'm saying
perhaps.
is they could have gone back in time and saved Bruce Wayne's parents.
Look, I used to be 5'9". I'm technically probably about 5'8" now because I'm old. So I
Stop
shrink.
humping over.
But I'm taller than comics, and that's all that matters.
Well,
So is the new Flash movie, is that considered a time travel movie?
Yes.
Something.
Okay. All right.
Multiverses.
I have to play something nice for Six. Can I play something nice for Six?
Why not?
Words.
Oh my God, the cock.
Why did you pick that one?
Yeah, why were you trying your dong?
See, the problem with multiverses is there are no rules, whereas Tom made it quite rightly when he said time copy likes the rules in it. There are rules for time travel, and the movie obeys its own rules. Multiverses don't have any rules, and that makes it boring.
Yeah, they do.
Also, they don't have any consequences if you think of, okay, this happens a billion times in other different universes, so does anything really matter? You know, the idea of consequences just doesn't have like that.
If you like a movie with rules and time travel, I think Looper is in the mix. I don't know if
I like how we're going back in time. I like how we're going back in time, and some of these things are renamed again.
I still think all the butterfly effects count.
Oh, of course.
Predestination. Somebody mentioned Ethan.
Even Final Destination would count because that guy technically is time traveling, seeing that's the plan, right? Wouldn't that fall into that?
You can tell Predestination was an Australian movie because it features lots of men who turn into women and vice versa. So.
What about Paycheck?
Paycheck, which is obviously the thing is the
that was
same
Ben Affleck,
author. Yeah.
Well, we got
Santa Claus stops time so he could deliver presents.
Oh, that is true.
Jack White is sponsoring tonight's show for $5. Says, I am not a member of the White Stripes. I am actually a psychopathic clown. Now, excuse me, I have a rodent problem.
We didn't see Assassin's Creed.
Well done, my friend. Well done. Oh man, I wish I had something more epic.
Flip him.
More epic than this. I wish I had something more epic than that. But thank you, Jack White, for sponsoring the show. You are amazing. Actually, you and Philip M. for tonight's show sponsors.
Flight of the Navigator. I'm sorry, that's like my last one.
Hey, I have to ask: Is Sharknado a time traveling movie?
The last one was supposedly, wasn't it? The last one, last Sharknado.
It might have been the last one. Yeah, 5 was that 5?
I guess
6. I can't remember. Start to blur after a while.
We forgot Flight of the Navigator, and that was a classic.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the worst time travel movie then? If we're talking about the best.
Flashpoint.
Free Jack.
Or Flash, or whatever the fuck you want to call it anymore.
Hey, I got a member chat from Commander Ed Straker of Shadow saying it's time to break out Eeyore tribute outro song, Eeyore, because this train derailed an hour ago. By the way, Demon with the glass hand. That, I guess, is that a time travel thing?
I just thought of one. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. How they bring in all the pilots there at the end. You know.
John,
where's the pilots?
Oh man,
who flew the plane?
What was the one with the airplane that they kept changing the passengers to protect the
Langoliers?
No, not Langoliers. No, it was another one which actually had like a whole facility. It was a sci-fi one, you know.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my god!
Yeah, would Lost be a time travel movie?
No, Lost was just lost in concept.
Okay.
Idiocracy is a time travel.
All right,
It
all right.
is.
A rate specialist says, would Idiocracy be a time travel movie?
Millennium. Thank you, Chad.
Kind of. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it did. Actually, yeah.
It definitely is. It goes.
It's a person out of place, out of time. And I think anything that's a person out of their own timeline is a time travel film. I think that's true. And yes,
That's what I was saying about The Man from Earth. Have you guys seen that? The Man from Earth?
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. A person out of time, indeed. And I rate specialist, you're going to get the nicest $2 one that I have.
Does anyone mention Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, that was like the first times.
This is why this is deja vu, y'all. We're going back in time and renaming.
We
all
are.
this
The
stuff
Capricorn
again.
one.
We're stuck in a loop.
Adam Sandler's Click.
Timeline was an awful movie.
Yeah,
Spider-Man is the worst. Oh no, I'm not going there.
Adam Sandler as Click with a remote.
So by your guys' definition, Weekend at Bernie's is a time travel film.
No.
Wrong.
How the fuck is Weekend at Bernie's a time travel film?
Where the fuck you get time travel?
Well, strictly speaking, every movie is a time travel movie.
Yeah, what the
fuck? Everybody's moving forward.
Very good go
all the
around.
time.
Oh
Well, I
my
guess the time is
gosh.
kind of relative. If you are sitting in the Flash movie, you would feel like time is passing at a slower pace than it does if you're at a different movie, I guess.
Oh man!
I hear the
And
movie.
for that definition, JFK is a time traveling movie
Oh,
because
indeed.
you really want to end yourself. At
Hey,
And Debbie Does Dallas is a time travel movie.
Wasn't
as
there a
well.
movie?
Wait. Meteor Advocate, Timon says I missed the super chat. Okay, I'm gonna get there. Oh, here we go. Spider-Man. Wait, I got this. Spider-Man left high school after 28 issues, 1965. Tom, so he is a high school for 0.5% of his comic book life. I think you got it, and I think you're right. And I think Tom responded. Tom,
he did.
Am I missing all of those things?
Yeah, we were going back in time with
We're
this
going back
one.
in time literally right now.
Yeah, he's been retweeted. Yeah, like, I don't know, talks.
Yes, we have done this. So I've only read, and I'm going to say what I said earlier. I've only read the first run of Spider-Man because I thought it sucked so much. So I haven't seen all the rebirths and whatevers you want to call it of this abomination that's called the Spider-Man thing.
Then I got
what
this one,
timeline was that?
Meteor Advocate Timon flip for a 330 reals. That was a thumbs up pair sticker, if I remember properly. And then that's actually a time travel movie too, technically.
What?
Culture, do you wish
Would
you
you
had a time
knock it off, or we'll be here all fucking night, dude? Jesus.
I'm trying to find the thing.
What are you looking for now?
The super chat that I missed.
Your
again.
dick is in your hand.
Not in your other hand.
What's happening now?
What?
I don't.
Did you say he was invited to
the
universe?
third one? I didn't see. There is no third one on my screen, bro. You know what? Type it in the chat.
Going on 30.
Six says it was right after hers.
I got Jack White and I got a raid specialist.
Yep. Oh no, I don't. Did we? No, we didn't read this one.
It was right after. It was right after her. It was right after
Yeah,
Sixes.
it was right after Sixes.
It was before Commander Striker member chat.
Yeah.
I am scrolling up like a demon. Oh shoot! Yeah, and it's not. It's actually not
I
on my
am
side of
scrolling
things.
up like a demon.
So Meteor.
What is that?
Hey, calm down. Meteor Advocate Timon for 11 real says Spider-Man comic. Stop it. Spider-Man. Stop it. Spider-Man comic have never been rebooted. It was renumbered. But the timeline that started in Amazing Spider-Man 15 is still canon. Till they killed it in 04 with Sins Past, Quesada, and Straczynski.
And how long ago was 2004?
It was a minute.
It was almost 20 years
plus
ago, Tom.
Years ago, almost. Yeah. And I'm sure it's been rebooted since then too.
All right, so
Point being is if you're telling the story, you don't jump past the first, I don't know, 20 some fucking comics and then get into your story. That's, put him in high school for a little bit. High school's 4 years.
I don't know why that didn't show up on my side.
Your chat's racist.
Because you're racist.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's a nice story, Mark.
Prove it.
That's not true, though. I have good hair.
I bet your wife is white.
Hey, are they doing a Craven's Last Hunt Spider-Man movie?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
With what's his face, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
It's slated for like what, 2026 or 2027?
Hey, Grant, find that. Find
in
that
the
super
future.
chat. I feel like that's weird that it didn't show up on my side. Now, why isn't 6 in here? Because she would have not let that happen.
Because you kicked her out for someone else?
I did not kick anybody out of this room.
She left, but she could have come back. Come back, Shane.
Group chat.
Come back, Shane.
Mr. Peabody wouldn't have done this. Sherman would have been the first to go.
Okay, panel check group chat. I don't know what that means.
It means our group chat in Twitter.
I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did you read this one? Culture, you're awesome and deserve a better panel.
Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
Hashtag
You
sarcasm.
sent a super chat to yourself, Culture. That's lame.
I did.
I rate specialist. I thought you'd know better.
I sent myself a super chat.
That is obviously you. We're
Listen,
not dumb.
there was nobody on the stream. Culture was afraid he was going to be alone.
That's true.
Sent out a broadcast.
He was,
message
too. He was-
Culture, you're
he was,
giving
like,
you're giving
crying.
6 an aneurysm right now. You need to give.
You were crying.
He was crying on Meads earlier, going, I have a show. You guys are going to be there, right?
You were crying.
My friend in Canada, I have one. He, Mr. Ticklefront, for a Canadian $5.50, says, tip of my mind for an hour. What's the name of the movie where you get nabbed before you die and brought to the future? Race car driver?
No, it was Millennium. I
No,
think that
that's
was
Free
Millennium.
Jack.
Free Jack.
Free
Yeah.
Jack.
Ooh, wow.
That had Emilio
Mick Jagger
Estevez
and Emilio
Mick Jagger.
Estevez.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that
Mick
during
Jagger
the
was
time
in
that
it.
Emilio
Yeah.
Estevez was
Jagger.
married to Paula Abdul? They were married for like 6 months.
How deep is it?
Somewhere in that region, somewheres.
How deep is your love?
I'm going to play.
You know how he asked her to marry her, right? He goes, I'll make you famous.
I
Oh,
gotta
that's
play a
funny.
clip. I'm playing a clip.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really all I got. Thanks for your being kind and supporting the channel.
Okay, so my OCD has been tripping for like the last half an hour. So I'm going to do this. We got to wrap it, which means you guys have to wrap it fast. Wrap it good.
Wrap it good.
That's right. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Steven fat guy.
That's not fair.
Steven-
He does it every
yeah,
time.
Leave.
Yeah, I'm on internet.
Do better. That's it.
You said do it fast. Now you're complaining after mute, Steven. Jesus Christ.
Okay, this is the puppet guy. Puppet guy.
Oh, good God. Is it over yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tom.
Yeah.
No, wait. No,
That's Tom?
That's
No,
not Tom.
That's that
What
guy.
the fuck am I doing now?
OCD my ass.
Jason, tell people you have a thing with stuff.
Are we ending or what is going on here? I'm so
I'm
confused.
trying to.
Culture's having a stroke.
This is so
'Cause you know
organized.
why?
I love it.
Because he wants to get it done by midnight because he's got OCD like a motherfucker.
I gotta sleep. Jason.
Hi, Tom.
You watch.
Jason.
Muted.
Jason's
Say
trying to
something.
kill me.
Somebody talk.
He's muted.
Muted.
Somebody talk before somebody else talk.
My name is Jason, and I have an internet show.
Okay,
I'm like,
you
I'm
got
putting you.
Way more time than I did.
How did I get
Just saying.
muted?
Ask Culture.
What did you do for $1?
I did
Too many
this
screens.
Thing.
What
This
would
is
you
our
do for a
lineup. These are our
Klondike bar?
shows. Screenshot this.
Yeah,
Find us
screenshot
on all.
that.
Find us on all the socials. That's
Internet.
us.
I like turtles.
That too.
All right. Good
Oh
night,
my
turtles.
God. Okay. Who else? Who's got a thing? Oh, Brian's got a thing. 70s guy.
Hey, yeah, I got a thing. I can even show you my thing. Would you like to see my
No.
thing?
Not
Your
here.
sheep.
Show it on your own thing.
Yeah,
No.
it's this thing.
Thanks,
I'm
Gavin.
so confused.
I got a thing.
In my pants.
Tomorrow, Monday, tomorrow, it's only Talk and Roll, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. I will have special guest on the show, Graham Bonnet, famed rock and metal singer with Rainbow, Alcatraz, Michael Schenker Group, etc. Since you've been gone, I'm out of my head now, baby. But that's tomorrow's show. That will be awesome because I'm a big fan. So that's very.
He's been gone for a while.
And
Okay,
70s, you should probably be offended because Culture said that he's got one fan and one friend in Canada, Mr. Tickletrunk. I guess he doesn't consider.
I know. I was stalked and shunned at that.
Guys, Jason has to give his outro now. Go ahead, Jason.
I still love Culture.
Come on, Jason.
I still love
Tom.
Culture.
Jason.
I'm dying.
What?
I'm not Jason. Jesus
I've already done
Christ.
mine.
Wrong fat kid.
I've already done mine.
Okay. Hey, somebody bring up the other fat kid so we can get this outro done.
Yeah, bring me
I'm
up.
big boned.
No, that's Ginger. He's not a fat kid.
Hi, Ginger
Depends on
Jason.
what part of your talking about. Hi, I have stuff and things. You can see me on JT Gunn's Late Night with Cap this Wednesday. I have YouTube thing as well where I draw stuff because I like to draw things. And I was on Pop's show recently, so if you want to go check out Pop's show,
Yeah, Pop's
an
is
interview with me.
fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Pop.
I got a super.
yesterday.
I have a super thingy. Okay,
I like time travel turtles.
I'm gonna read the super thingy from
I like
Meteor
turtles.
Timon for R550. Yeah, I think those are reals. It died for me, Tom. They F it. They F it. The
Oh my
first
God.
book is
I'm
still
dying.
canon. After 5,700 comics, including every comic with Spider-Man name on it, never rebooted. Well,
Peterman.
You said they rebooted it though in 2004.
you know what? He's. You know what? He gets it. I have to play a thing. I have to find a thing.
No, actually,
I like
no.
turtles.
I like turtles too, especially the
Turtle
kids.
Maverick is a stark reflection of toxic masculinity, encapsulating an outdated celebration of the lone wolf male hero from the Reagan era. Centered around Tom Cruise's Maverick, the film is awash with a toxic egocentrism that perpetuates male dominance and upholds the notion of a
Dude,
male
what's wrong with
savior
your
who can
mouth?
flaunt rules to achieve success. The introduction of a female pilot, Phoenix, prime example of tokenistic gender representation. The original female lead's erasure and replacement with a newer, younger, prettier love interest, further underlining the culture of toxic misogyny. The film disappoints in its lack of intersectionality, missing the opportunity to challenge the status quo
This is
with no
creepy.
women of color, queer, or trans
He looks like a
representation.
puppet.
Maverick's
No
narrative
idea what's
pedestal
going on
around
right
which
now.
every
Me
character
neither.
I resent that remark.
reinforces outdated
Sorry, he
gender
looks
norms
like
and
a
the
fake
historical
puppet.
notion of women's roles as ancillary to men's. It's
Fake
an
news
uncomfortable
puppet.
watch for
looks like
advocates.
a
It's
of
got a
nutcracker.
great point because if
storytelling.
I'd known there was a woman in Top Gun Maverick, a woman pilot, I would never have watched it.
It's like saying I didn't watch porn because there's not enough tits.
I don't really feel like any of that represented any of my thoughts, but thank you for the super chat anyway. Okay, who didn't go? Oh, Mags is a person.
It's not
Yeah,
Max.
that's not Mags.
You look
God, Mags, you've really let yourself go.
go back.
What happened?
Mags, hey, no, that's Jolly. Somebody help.
Your nose job.
Oh, there's Mags. Hi, Mags.
I can't right now. Oh my God, I'm dying.
That's what she said.
She's peeing. She's peeing right now.
I didn't do any of those things. Mags, promote yourself.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll come back to you. We got this Mephisto.
You're not
guy.
black. You can't say that,
We
Max.
got this. Fisting guy is going to go next. Okay, fisting dude.
Fisting dude. Every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. The Real McCoy podcast. This week, American Beauty with Shags and perhaps Ricada.
He's literally
Not
got to
promising.
talk once the whole show.
Well, he was fisting culture. That's why.
All right. So now we're going to go back to Mags after the fisting guy.
That's Tom.
Of course, you put Tom back up. He's got the shiny hair, so there you
Told
go.
you, it's like no homo
All
left.
right. Mags, it's easy to follow up the fisting guy. Go ahead.
Okay, with me? Oh, gee, thanks. That's flattering.
Wow. Holy cow.
Check out Magic Mags right now.
I got 2 fists and they're both ready for action.
If I could magic
100% satisfaction guaranteed.
I start with 4 fingers and then I wrap into it.
Okay, that's it. Where's the mute button?
Let's
Go
fist
on.
again like we did last
Somebody
summer.
say
This is horrible. I love you.
Okay, I dare you to let Mags talk. Holy cow.
Fist
Turtles.
and shout, fist and shout.
I love turtles.
I'm dying.
Go
All right,
turtles,
well,
go
while
turtles,
she's
go.
dying, my producer and producer guy, what? That's not him. Toxic Man. Toxic Man flu. Promote things because tomorrow we do a thing and stuff.
So tomorrow night, we're gonna have Mags on, and I guess it's gonna be just her laughing all the time and
gonna be fisting
not breathing.
I'd watch that.
That's good.
I'd watch that.
Okay, now
She's
now,
two fisting the beers.
now here's okay.
Hell
This is easy mode, Mags. You're following up a germ.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna get this out real quick, and that's what she said. Anyway.
Oh my. That's a run to the toilet.
You can catch me tomorrow night on Toxic Femininity, rolling into Yelling at Parked Cars on Comic Division. Done.
Man, I'm going to let her talk as much as she wants tomorrow. Speaking of that, channel. Wow, I highlighted that a minute ago. What's everybody's favorite time travel? Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Good question.
Oh, we time travel back.
Yeah, I gotta go with Tom Bendits.
What about back
Star Trek 3, Star Trek 4, Star Trek 5, Star Trek 7, Star Trek 9.
Actually, if you'd like to time travel, you could come to my channel, Midnight's Edge After Dark, where I did a history on Topps cards and talked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990. Why do you keep doing that? What the fuck? He's not even bald. Culture of done.
Boy.
Hey, Teen Titans Go movies, time travel.
Oh, bald. There we go. There we go. There we go.
You
There we
said
go.
bald, not go to Jason.
Oh my God. Sorry, Tom, please, because I had nothing to do with any of that.
I like turtles.
I left.
What?
Wow, it's generous.
I like
I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
Hey, Don.
All right. Okay.
If you really want
I
5
like
minutes
turtles.
of pure comedy, listen to Tom at the end of the J-Laws when everything's catching on fire. He's just everything's on fire. It's burning. I can't feel my face. He's running. It's hilarious.
TV Burton for $5.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
You are doomed.
Okay, well, TZ Burton sent us $5 to say we are never leaving, are we? I don't know.
No.
I don't.
We're like a weave in the wind.
Hello, I'm Culture Casino.
Oh, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
Colors of the Weave.
I'm glad we played the same.
Can you imagine what I would do with my soundboard? God damn.
Oh my God, the cock.
I like turtles.
Titles.
So, Culture, you're getting Sunday late night now?
E. Clay Thomason sends me $2, but nobody wants me to get sleep tonight. E. Clay Thomason for $2 says, "Is this the real life?
Is this fantasy?
Caught in a landslide.
No escape from reality."
Oh, that is terrible.com.
I think you missed a super chat.
All right. You know what? You're going to get this.
Wow. See why I only did $2? Huh.
Oh, my God. And you know what? 6 is torturing me right now. And she knows she's torturing me right now.
Just because she's right?
Play the effing outro. Okay. I got you covered. I just have to find it.
Oh, no, wait. We've got to play something because she gave us. Here we go.
Yes.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
I don't care anymore.
You missed a super chat.
You missed a super chat.
You missed a super chat.
Someone's suspiciously on the panel.
I literally, my producers, Don't even.
You've missed 2 super chats with the time you just said that.
Here's another one.
Oh, good God. Can we tuck and roll already? Jesus.
See, we've just gone back in time.
If I could turn back
That's a great
time.
record.
We need
Back in
Huey
time.
Lewis, right? We need Huey Lewis
Back in
right
time,
now.
Huey Lewis, yeah.
Well, I had asked it because we hadn't talked about time travel songs.
I
So,
missed
I mean,
4.
Right.
You know, I've been involved in 9 motor vehicle accidents in my life, and for 7 of those, Huey Lewis in the News' Walking on the Thin Line was playing on my radio.
There you go.
Really?
Yep. Strange true fact. The other
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to Culture Casino yet?
Well, no.
Friggin' A.
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.
All right, that's enough. I'm a puppet, and I'm sick of watching these puppet clips. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Interesting fact that
And nothing was lost.
That music was played by Huey Lewis that you just had in that clip.
Yeah. The Thin Line.
Yeah.
Watch out, Toxic's going to get another car wreck.
I'm gonna have another crash. Oh no.
She taught me how to shoot the kill.
Does this
Huey Lewis
show count?
Interesting fact: Huey Lewis has never missed a super chat in his life.
He never has. Never has.
For a Canadian
Specialist with a deadly skill. A skill I needed to have.
Hey, if we go long enough, if we go long enough, we'll literally roll right into the 6-minute morning daily.
If you
we'll
want to
actually
know,
reach the end of the universe and go round through the next cycle and come back here again.
Okay.
It's in his weave.
I'm reading this. Mr. Tinkletron for Canadian 550 says, for every complex problem, there is an answer that is clear, simple, and wrong, unless it's to meet Fat Steve.
Fuck you.
Oh, wow! I feel like that I you know what?
We're just exercising the power the Canadian government gave.
Yeah, there
us.
you go. This is that you get this. This is the heartbreak of Az and Dana. That's what you get for that. It's very sad. All right, we have more of these. I think. Man, you guys, Magic Mag sent a super sticker thing of some kind.
It's your favorite thing. It's your favorite super sticker.
Oh, it's a Shiba Inu Fart and Hearts. Thank you, dear.
I thought somebody clip that.
I thought it was a picture of his bed.
I love that so much. I would play a clip, but I'm not gonna. Culture. Wait, no. Toxic Man Flu. And $2 says, "Culture stinks." Well, actually, I floated an air biscuit. I can't lie. I crop dusted a room in a way that people were not prepared for, and I
heard it was in Toxic's mouth.
Wow. Well, he was close enough. Honestly, that kind of sticks with you, to be fair.
Oh, your mouth with those.
Oh, I haven't forgotten it.
How close was his mouth to your ass?
6 sends me a $2 super chat saying, super chat. No, I did not. Got them all. Thank you for the $2.
The most precious reaction to his gas.
Mark 47 sends $2 and says, "Put us out of our misery already. I freaking am trying." You guys are like, my OCD is gone, like off the scale right now. Mr. Tickle Trunk for Canadian 220 says, favorite Fat Steven movie panel. Hello. My favorite.
Above the Law.
The one that has time travel.
Yeah, so time travel. Yeah.
No, I think it's for me. It's Double Team. Anyway, moving on. Magic.
No, mine is When I Beat Up Ryan Johnson. That's a Perry Chan film.
Okay.
That's a great question, Mags.
Magic Mags for $2 says,
"I'm going to go with Star Trek 4."
I think Time Cop is okay.
I don't understand.
Did anyone say Planet of the Apes?
Did anyone say Groundhog
Back to
Day?
the Future? Was that a time travel movie?
What about Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Was Tenet a good time?
Wait.
All right, I got the final answer. This is it. No more.
This is it.
Teenage
That's another
Mutant Ninja
Huey
Turtles
Lewis.
3.
Huey Lewis song.
I like
No
Turtles.
more.
Fuck
Teenage
that movie,
Mutant Ninja
Tom.
Street. End of discussion.
Fuck that
I,
movie, Tom.
I like turtles.
That's right.
It was Dark Fate, guys. Dark Fate was the ultimate.
Okay,
movie.
Teenage
Seth Rogen
Ninja
do
Mutant
that one?
Turtles are better than
I
Spider-Man.
thought that would do it. I thought that'd be the one to trump everybody. But no, I quit.
Now,
That one was done by
do we
Seth
count
Rogen, right?
movies where people move forward in time?
Tom,
I
you gotta
say
face
so.
the music like Will and
Yes, we
Ted.
do.
I think we're moving forward in time, but through a loop. I mean, are we in a multiverse or something?
Is this all a
What about-
mirage? And
what
Culture's
about if you
actually
have like a
talking to
time
himself?
You know,
accelerator?
in another
Okay.
universe, we started on time and we ended on time.
Does this mean we have to go to 12:30 now?
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Fat Steven sends me the Canadian 220, which is like the equivalent of like a nickel. Says Bruce Wayne could have saved his parents.
He definitely could have. He'd have man up.
Yeah, he should have.
He should have manned up right
He
there.
should- he
He should have gone back in time and done something about it.
Okay,
That's right.
I'm gonna get a little
DeLorean.
serious.
All
on you
that
right
money,
now.
he should have invented that
Ever
time
dance with the
machine.
devil in the pale moonlight?
From Target, yeah.
Look, a little serious right now. Our friend Joe's Atmosphere for $1.99 says, I survived the Northwest Louisiana power outage of 2023.
Oh, wow.
Hail,
Oh, wow.
Ace. Indeed.
Yeah.
And he actually he suffered for 3 days without power because of whatever winds were blowing afoul.
They're expecting my parents in Oklahoma to be without power for the next 5 days.
That is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage that was done down there.
I can't believe that's
I
the
mean-
first time you told us that. It's like we're starting all over.
It's like I talked about that on a previous live stream.
It's like Culture being
Like
without
we're going
power for
back
90
in
minutes
time.
on this stream.
So, do you take the red pill or the blue pill?
Take the one that chimes up.
Six says peaches, peaches, peaches,
Peaches,
peaches,
peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches,
I don't like
and Mr. Tickle Trunk is all poopy with us right now. So there you go.
You guys still
speaking-
pissed off at me about my Spider-Man take?
No, I was never pissed off.
Okay.
no,
When
Not
did
you.
that
I was talking
subject
about the
come up?
chat. It was before the time travel.
I tried to leave. Magic Take Max
You
for
drove
$2
Shaq's off.
says, "Here's the thing, time travel movie."
I think there should be a bologna sausage, the movie,
Yeah, I think the time band.
just so Culture can do a porn parody of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Six just corrected me. She's for $2 says that's a butt, not a peach.
You're
Oh.
but
What
Oh,
what in the butt? What
in the butt?
awkward white guy dancing.
The 70s rock fan has been around for a while, says we've been here before and we'll be here again. I feel like we're in Battlestar Galactica, to be fair. I'm trying to be done
Would you
here
get through these damn super chats so we can get out of here? Jesus Christ.
for a Canadian 220 final. Here's the thing. Count 69. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my God, it's Hayden! Hayden 75 for $10 says, I totaled a Camaro while listening to Don't Fear the Reaper right at the rest in the middle of the song.
Ouch.
Then the radio turned back on and I thought I died.
Mine was my
Dude, I'm glad you survived.
main one that I ever got in was the music playing that I remember was George Thorogood. I come in last night about 10:30. That baby of mine wouldn't let me.
Is anyone upset the Culture not
Thoroughly bad.
Hi, Tom. Is anyone upset that Culture's not playing any videos for their super
Hi,
chats?
Tom.
No, but Hayden gets one because Hayden dropped this, and I haven't seen Hayden in a bit for $10. Hayden,
Words cannot express the gratitude that comes from culture towards you on this day. Or they can, but it's just one of those things you say. Thanks.
I like talking.
and by the way,
I like turtles.
Thank
Culture
you.
likes
Thank
talking.
you. The 199. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do it. Okay, we got to move on. Why do I sound like I'm like a German guy in charge of a thing that I don't want to talk about?
Plus, you're scaring me with the whole 9/9s thing. I'm
199. Okay, apologize. 6 for $2 says you missed Brian's member chat. I don't care, really.
And
Wow.
yet you didn't.
No, I nailed it. Your rate specialist for $5.
That's what he said.
What's up? Batman is a whiny baby. Get over it. He is a rich, spoiled brat. P.S. What is your favorite? Oh shit. Favorite time travel movie.
I will come through this screen and I will fuck you in the skull, sir.
I'm clipping
Don't
this
you
whole.
ever say that about my page again.
Culture, I'm clipping the whole half of this stream.
How do you know Batman's rich, sir? I could be homeless. In fact, I probably was for like 20 minutes one day when I couldn't get in the mansion because Alfred wouldn't let me in.
I love it.
Wait, just strike what I said from the record.
Oh boy.
Culture, I'm clipping this for my own channel. This is too good.
This is my favorite time travel movie.
Okay, six for $2 says what I'm thinking. These are my friends.
These are not your friends.
I
These are
like
my
George.
friends. What are their favorite time travel movies?
Oh my God!
I got it.
Children.
Indy 5 Dial of Destiny.
Oh my
Best
fucking
time
God, this
traveling
kid
movie
wins.
Ever.
Whoever this little kid is that came here on the show.
No, it's Freaky Friday. It's Freaky
Do you have
Friday.
a job?
too.
I'm looking for a new Robin, by the way. You look like you might fit in the costume.
Does he want you to be Robin or Bobbin?
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't talk about this one. 13 going
I
on
accidentally
30.
killed the
that's
last
fine.
3.
But they're gonna do a Freaky Friday too, right? So we can definitely.
Yeah, they're going to. It's in development.
I didn't really think about making it to where a co-pilot could fly the Batwing, and one day I jumped out. I totally forgot about Robin.
Hey, do you guys think we have time to order a pizza before this show's done?
Don't you hate it when that
Plenty.
happens?
There's like 500 super chats in here.
Yeah, I know. I have a habit of doing that.
Somebody should do like a version of like Scream, except what's your favorite?
Then there
time
was the
travel
time
movie?
when the Riddler made me choose between Robin and Chase Meridian, and I'm like, easy choice.
I actually may fall asleep, but Mr. Tinkle Trunk.
Then there was the time you fuckers killed him because y'all called the 900 number. You dumbasses.
Okay. TZ Burton from Rumble sends me a $2 Rumble rant saying, "Hi from Rumble. We talking time travel tonight?"
Yes.
Always and forever.
Did anyone mention Planet of the Apes?
Ooh, that's a good one, Tom.
Planet of the Peeps, isn't that a religious?
Mr. Tinkle Trunk says, for a Canadian 220, what's your favorite Star Trek 4?
What's that one with Christopher Reeves? A Niche in Time? Is that
the one
he
we'll
did?
never see starring Chris Pine? That's my one.
That's right. It's never going to happen. Never happening.
Never happened.
Fingers crossed.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man, my buddy Big Daddy MRI on a
In
member.
fact, I think we're due for a new announcement any day now.
Anytime. My buddy Big Daddy MRI, been a member for 14 months, by the way, says, "Are we being punished? Is it time to sleep yet?" Hi, Six. Hi, Tom. Hi, Mags. Hi, panel. Good night. Time to
You
go.
guys know
I'm
that you
trying.
have the ability to go to sleep at any time.
Yeah, this is what the whole point of this comatose stream is.
Yeah, you just hit pause and you come back to it later, and it'll be like it never stopped.
It
Yeah,
never
Culture,
stopped.
you would have shit tons of super chats, and you can go
It'd
to
be
bed right
like
now.
if
I
you
don't
watch
know
Culture
what
Stream tomorrow, it's like you're time traveling
Okay.
back in time.
Mark
Back before you had
47
enough.
for $2 says, "What is your least favorite time travel movie?"
They're all
Star
great.
Trek 3.
Star Trek boy.
The one I'm in right now. I'm going
going
right
on
now is my
30.
least favorite thing. Oh my God.
Well, to be fair, Culture, you're in a time loop at the moment, so.
Exactly.
Oh my
What is your
God,
least favorite
Hayden
con
is killing me now. Hayden for $2 says, favorite space time movie.
Wait. Are there
Star Trek.
Oh, we're
It
gonna
is
open
still-
up a space movie.
Wait, do we have to travel through space and time, or does it like space and time and space?
Look,
Yeah, I that like slash. right
Hayden,
there,
super
slash
chat,
above.
more coherent super chat, please.
Yeah, come on. Try again.
No!
Try harder. Be better.
Okay, all right. Mr. Tickle Trunk apparently is
Try
right.
hard, isn't that it?
He's flush with cash.
Fat Steven Seagal movie.
We're all going to die
Yeah,
here.
that is
Heart
Seagal movie.
among friends. Thank you.
That's
Mr.
not a heart. That's a
Hayden.
butt.
That's
Okay, fair enough. Speaking of butts, 6 for $5 says you've had high roller emails. How many streams, member streams have you had? As many as I can fit in. Because
His
apparently
That's what she
all
said.
I do is read super chats. Thank you for
So
the $5.
at 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 58 seconds, I'm going to clip out Culture saying, as many as I can fit in. All right. Thank you all very much.
Match
why you're the
Tech
best, Doc.
Mags. Stop.
Well, we've
I'm
been
really
wondering
being
all the
funny.
time why he was saying, "Oh my God, the cock."
Right.
Now we know why, because he got in as many as he could fit.
Oh my
in.
God.
It should be
The city
the
bus.
Magitech Mags for $5 says, "This is time travel stream that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends." Thank you, Mags.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show.
Some
that
people
never
started
ends.
streaming,
Welcome
not
back,
knowing
welcome
what
back.
it was, and they'll
And they can
continue streaming on forever.
Oh my God!
Six, go
How many people are still
pee!
watching this?
Go pee, love. For $2, Six says,
We
"I
still have
still have to
227
pee for
people
me."
watching.
Not
Go
where
to
you're at. Go to the bathroom first, but
do that.
Don't listen to him. Just go where you are.
God, Ginger is getting in on the act for 200 yen.
yes, where you are.
I can turn back time. It's not tonight.
Time travel turtles. Those are some nice TTs.
You said TTs.
TTs.
I like TTs. Welcome to TT Casino. For the air.
So we're back at Porky's again?
We covered the whole area.
Porky's was a time travel movie.
It was.
Oh God! Hayden continues to punish for $5 as my grandparents have gone for. Whoa, shit! No, this is a real one. My
They're looking at
grandparents
another
have gone
5, yeah.
4 days without power in North Texas, and looking at another 5 days without.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
That's the estimate. There was no tornado. I heard there were sustained winds of like 95 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was not circular.
Horrible.
Wow!
It was,
oh my
very
God, Hayden, I'm so
crazy.
sorry, bro. That's
Yep.
terrible. Oh man.
It was not circular.
Joe's Atmosphere for $1.99 says, "Have another drink, folks. 1 a.m. Hail panel." Oh yeah, I feel like it's 1 a.m. right now.
It is
No, he says, "I am. I
It
am."
is- I am that 1 a.m.
Oh, I am. Oh, I see.
I
Well, it's the same thing. It might be 1 a.m. where he is. Let's see what time. No, it's not quite, but it's getting there. 6 for $2 says, "Read faster." I can't. These people interrupt me.
I like turtles.
Thank you.
Play those.
Fat Steven for a Canadian 220. Thank you for the nickel. Says, "Favorite time travel movie song." Marks for $2. Marks 47 for $2 says, "Here's my thing. Our misery is now your misery." Oh, I feel it, bro. I feel it. Adega, the doctor, the crazy doctor out there for $2 says, "Everyone else is doing it." Money. Thanks for the money. Apparently, there's a poll in the field. Are you enjoying the stream? 82% no. Wait,
No,
it's okay. All right.
Read that again,
Yes.
old man.
Learn to read.
I misread the poll for a Canadian 220. This stream is that doesn't end. I'm trying to end it. Thanks for the
Just like
Canadian $2. 6 for $5. I can't afford to eat the rest of the month, but you missed Renee's member. What? Renee sent me a member chat?
That was right before she said hashtag kick Steven.
I don't see it.
So it's at the 1 hour and 10-minute mark of the
Wait,
stream.
wait,
Go
wait,
back
wait.
in time and find it.
Can I
Yeah.
play the puppet thing for 6?
Yes, play a puppet.
Oh my God, the cock.
There we go. I can do it
turtles.
again.
Oh my God, the cock.
I like
Give him the
turtles.
controller.
Yeah.
These are my friends. All right. Wow.
I'd hate to see
You
him.
sewed your underwear on a live stream, and you expected
sniffed
us to
his
do
underwear.
nothing
Let's get it
about
right.
it.
He sniffed his underwear.
Fat
He
Fat
hunted
Steven,
for it.
Fat Steven asked for a Canadian 220. What's your favorite Black Panther 2? The Pink Panther? I don't.
The one with Ryan Reynolds.
The time travel one. Time
devil
travel one.
Yes.
Magitech Mags for $5. Oh my God!
Is that where they go back in time and make a good movie?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite multiverse of madness? This stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that
It's
make him
definitely
Ameri-
top 5 of my favorite multiverse of madnesses.
Yeah, it's
Does that make Culture American Chavez?
I'm trying.
Yes, yes.
You know what? Culture, technically, given that definition of time
Ginger,
travel, Weekend
draw
at
that for me,
Bernie's
please.
is a time travel movie.
Ginger, please draw him as American Chavez, please.
it's not going to
what-
take too much.
Culture, what you need to do for next week's show is just
Yeah.
play this week's show over again.
Put like Japanese.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, put Japanese
That's
stuff.
good. I like that one.
Thank you, Mags, for your $5 contribution. You're amazing. But Fat Steven, hey, you know what? You're here. You can read this super chat.
No, it's for you.
No, you can read it. It's fine.
I love Fat Steven. The Sounds of the Sea.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Oh my God, his
Wait,
cock.
that's not what I meant to do.
You've already read this one.
Mr. Tickle Trunk says, I can't handle that much. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
We almost got him. Tickle. We almost got him.
He almost said it. He almost said it.
Just take what he just said there and then cut out him saying bologna sausage at some point. Everything you need.
That's too much bologna sausage.
Happy Sancho joined the channel. Thanks for being here.
You can always do the AI thing.
You can no longer say that you read all the super chats now that you have screwed over Mr. Tickle Trunk.
It's too big.
Yeah.
E. Clay Thompson for $20. Thank you. I can actually play a clip now. Mary, Peter, and Lucy were picking chestnuts. Mary picked twice as much chestnuts than Peter. Lucy picked 2 kilograms more than Peter. Together, the three of them picked 26 kilograms of chestnuts. How many kilograms did each of them pick?
Okay.
A lot.
Oh, wait. Age of Tomorrow was also a
12
time
and
travel movie.
14.
Yeah.
12 and 14. That's 26.
Hour mark. He's not going to sleep tonight.
It's a trick question. Nobody picks chestnuts.
I reject to do this because math is racist.
It is. And
Algebra is super fucking racist.
5? Burger King foot lettuce.
I want to know who has boobs that big.
What?
Chestnuts. 26
Roasting on an
kilograms.
open
That's like
fire.
2.5 pounds each. That's a ton of
No, that's about
tissue.
50,
Well, in the
that's
interest
about
of
50 pounds.
Are
worth
we
of
still
chestnuts.
streaming?
Exactly.
Yeah, we are.
Somebody
In
gets
the
money.
interest of brevity,
We're still streaming.
That's a lot of milk.
It's tomorrow.
in the interest of brevity, I'm going to say I agree with Toxic Manflow.
He's gonna be on Midnight's Edge after sleeping.
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna be.
Thank you,
My
E.
show's
Clay
gonna be starting in
Thompson.
like 10 minutes.
Thank you. Okay.
12
E.
12
Clay,
and 14.
E. Clay,
12 and
E. Clay,
14.
you're getting this one because nobody's had it tonight.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
I'm with Big Daddy here. We need to hurry up. Thanks for the
It's too
$1.99.
big, and nobody's had it tonight.
Good night, Max. Have a good
Turo
one.
says
Max.
oil like toy
Max.
to lose. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Turo, for $2. The read specialist for $2.
Culture. I gotta go. Bye. Good night.
Oh, Max,
Max.
I
Take
love
care,
you.
Max.
He's amazing and
Good to see you, Max.
fancy and great. And that's not
Bye,
nice.
Nice.
I like turtles. Bye.
That's not turtles either.
Bye, Mags. Mags is great. Can't wait to see her tomorrow night on a show that
problem.
won't go as long as this one did. A raid specialist for $2 says I had 2 weeks without power. Favorite time travel.
Star Trek 4.
Star Trek 1.
Escape
The
from
Wrath
the
of
Planet of the Apes
Khan.
is pretty good.
Ooh, Escape from New York. That was
Did anybody say Groundhog Day?
Actually has time travel.
What about Idiocracy?
I still think
That was
seven.
Spaceballs.
7.
Spaceballs.
Ah,
That's right.
Forgot about that one.
What about Stargate?
Mr.
We're
Tickle
looking
Trunk-
at now.
Guys, there's still a bunch of these.
Can I read this one?
Mr. Tickletron for a Canadian 550 says, if a train leaves New York at 9 a.m. going 80 miles
12.
per hour,
Just say 12 and move on.
and another train leaves Chicago at 8 a.m., 85 miles an hour, what's your favorite time travel?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Mm.
New. That is new math for you, Mr.
Did they
Tickletron.
get you Groundhog Day yet?
Right.
Sesame Street, Big Bird.
Godfather
Star
Part
Trek,
2.
Star Trek 4.
You know what? The Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh my God.
Technically, it's 3:10 p.m.
Time travel should have been invented to go back and stop them making that.
Hate it!
It's Bullet Train.
Hate
Every
it!
Tenant. Nobody's mentioned Tenant.
Bruce Wayne should have invented time travel when his
Yeah,
parents were
Peter
shot to be
Parker
able to go
did.
back
Ace
immediately.
Ventura,
and kill them.
Pet Detective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hate Hayden.
Debbie does the farm.
Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, stop. Hayden for $10 says favorite space-time travel movie. I would say Interstellar. I ran out of characters in the other super. What about favorite wacky dad movie in honor of Father's Day?
Leonard Part 6, hands down.
Bill Cosby and Ghost Dad.
Yes, Ghost Dad. Leonard Part 6. Whatever Bill Cosby's in, because he's America's dad.
Son of
Father's Day by
And he
Trump.
makes a great cocktail.
That's a great cocktail.
Does.
You know what? Bill Cosby's opening a female sleep center chain across the country.
Is it called the GHB Times?
Yeah. So apparently somebody has to leave.
Oh man,
I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta get to bed. So it's been real, and I love turtles.
Thanks for being here, bald guy. Appreciate it.
Thanks. As your Canadian friend, I thank you.
This is too good.
I've always wanted to do this. Okay.
What was that?
I kicked him off the show.
He's right there.
Cheerio.
Son of a bitch.
Good night, everybody. This has been a lot of laughs.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Before you go, what's your favorite time travel movie?
Thanks, Brian.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
Oh,
My favorite wacky dad movie is Empire Strikes.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it! I was doing a joke.
I'm gonna say, what's your favorite time travel movie after a colonoscopy?
What's your favorite
My favorite wacky dad movie is Empire Strikes Back. There's my joke.
That's a wacky dad movie right there.
Beautiful. Make that merch.
My dad's the biggest murderer in the galaxy.
Looper.
Hayden, thanks for the super chat.
Hey, Hayden, thank you.
That was excellent art, by the way, Ginger Ninja. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
How am I still on the screen? Grant. Okay, thank you. All right.
No, that was probably Culture's fault, Ginger.
6 for $5 says Culture has a giant package. Did you see how stretched out the front was? This is true.
I think he does in the socks.
Play it again. Culture Boss, well done.
Well, when you use it to carry all your vegetables from the garden in, you're going to stretch it out.
Oh my God, the cock.
It's kind of rocking the package there for sure. Anyway, Fat Steven JFG for a Canadian $2 says, my no.
Good play.
Are sweaty. No, joke.
My areoles are sweaty. No joke. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. But thank you for the 220 Canadian. 6 for $2 says I have gigantic.
Buates?
Areolas?
What's a buate?
Yeah,
Buates.
I can imagine.
What I hear is Six makes money being.
It's not true.
She's an Atlantic weather buoy, being able to float. So there you go.
6 for another $2. 6 should be here, by the way. Stop, collaborate, and listen. That's right for $2.
Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tight.
Is that Ninja Rap?
No.
Magitech Mags does the good thing, the right thing, and for $5 sends a call to all of you.
Yo, it's a green machine. That's how that one starts. Gonna rock this town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down?
Go Ninja, go. Just like
Mags for $5 says, please help Arwen. There's a
what is going on there? I just heard about this just a little bit ago. From VR.
She's got things that she needs to deal with, and they are not cheap. And I imagine there will be more elaboration in the future. But there you are. There's a Give, Send, Go campaign to help her out. Speaking of which, we have $2. Culture is starting to slur his words. Well, when you have a stroke on stream,
usually you can do it under the table.
You shouldn't be stroking it on stream, Culture. I've talked to you about that.
Yeah, don't Gavin it.
I was doing.
Well, I'm really tired. Why don't you end the stream?
Yeah, we would love to go to bed now.
And my friend,
I get it at work.
Oh my God,
I love turtles.
And finally, my good friend Canadian Mr. Tickle Trunk sends us $2.20 Canadian, which is 25 cents. Good night, everyone. Thank God. All right. On that note, I love all of you.
Good night, everybody.
But mostly. That's the intro.
And you got another super chat.
Hey, Drunk 3PO. How you doing? Welcome, Probable.
Hey, Bravo.
I'm trying
How's it going?
The music's still playing in the background. What the
Are you ready for your outro, Brahma?
Why is it still playing? Why is it still playing?
What's still playing?
I can still hear the intro playing.
It's a time loop.
6 says the best. Well, I tried to click that. 6 said, "Will you stop?"
The best part of waking
It
up.
says, $2. The best part of the night was seeing Mags on the panel. I loved it. I loved it when I had 3 girls on, and then that didn't happen anymore.
And none of them called your name.
Was Fat Steven one of them?
I'll go fuck
Yes.
yourself.
Okay.
Mags for $2 says, "I like turtles."
I like turtles.
Turtles.
I like when Mags peed herself on the panel.
Mark's 47 for $2 says, "What's Brahma's favorite time travel movie?"
Full screen. Full screen.
Yes, full screen.
Full screen.
Hot Tub Time Machine, of course.
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Why wouldn't it be?
You know what? This has to end. Has to end.
Hey, Tom.
Hi.
Oh!
You got like
He
10
played
more
Thomas
super
and for
chats.
$2 says, "I missed this watching Extraction 2 for this nonsense." Wait,
Extraction 2 is very good.
this is what I've heard.
I'm gonna watch it anyway.
You're having weirdaudio.com. Speaking of that, Magitech Max for $2 says, "Did you count
Drunk
yourself
Rapio's
as a
here.
girl CC?" No. Why?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking stupid!
There is a drunk 3PO in your chat, sir. You didn't say hello.
There is.
Hi, Jay.
Yeah.
I love you, dude.
He also loves going to sleep. That's not happening.
This is not the stream you were looking for. I did not
My
miss
sister says hi,
Renee's
Jay.
chat. What is happening right now?
Oh, we're not letting you sleep.
Your guess is good as mine.
Your producers don't let you sleep.
Can I go to bed? You know what? I'm sick. I did read your message.
No, there's another one.
Send it again.
By the way, guys, what was your favorite time travel movie?
Is Groundhog Day a time travel movie?
I could have sworn Star Trek.
Joe Girls.
I'm trying to find the
Jason's
the end credits.
Like,
But there's no timing here that says that anything's 20 minutes, so I can't find it.
Yeah.
I gotta go to sleep.
We're stuck.
Click the thing.
Hour and a half, huh?
Magitex Max sends another chat trying to make me die.
Well, you should see it. It's been great.
Which one? This one? I'm just clicking it as many times as you are.
Best stream ever. Can we do this again for $2?
Sure.
We're already doing this again.
Why am I double the time I said we were going to go tonight?
Because I'm an asshole.
He's an asshole.
This is why
You know
I'm
what?
the
Whenever
only
Steven
producer
and
on my
I are
show.
on this same stream, you've got twice the asshole. That's really bad.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
It's just like Yeti.
Big Daddy MRI asks,
for
"Are we asleep
$1.99.
now?"
Yeah. I'm going to sleep.
You
We're
could just
done.
take the screenshot of you.
I'm playing the outro right now.
Never to send more money.
This is only outro one of like.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God.
Why?
Ayo,
Hey, for $2 says money happened. Culture loves it secretly. I like money. This is true.
I know what culture loves secretly.
We're gonna go
The cocks.
Taden, dude, you're awesome. My God. Can we get a
This is for you, Hayden.
Oh my God, the cock.
Oh, that's no.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back.
Hayden, you're absolutely a beast, bro. $20 because we love you, Culture. I love all of you. This was an amazing stream. We had so much fun tonight. We have an incredible panel of humans, and you guys make it all happen. I love everybody's contributions tonight. You guys really made the show go. And what's my favorite time travel movie? This one.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So, Star Trek 4 is your favorite movie?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
What? My favorite time travel movie? Star Trek 4.
Not, I don't know, Weekend at Bernie's or something?
Weekend at Bernie's was a great time travel movie. It was. But
yeah, over here,
Culture
we call that-
farted
we call
so
that-
bad when we were in Dallas
What-
that it nearly killed Nick Weiser.
Did you have your mouth open?
No. But when
Man.
I opened my mouth after to scream, "Oh my God," I was coated by some kind of film that's still tainting the taste of my food.
Was it green or brown?
No, it was clear. It was
Ooh.
poisonous, nasty. And Mrs. Casino goes, "This is what I live with. Now you all know my pain." That's what she said.
A stealthy one. Damn.
That's why when she throws shoes at him, I'm fine with that.
Never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around. And first, you never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie.
Activity. He makes no move to touch me, but the ravenous mold of his face is pushing me to run up the steps of desire, taking them 3 at a time. I shift to a needy response. He growls low in his.
Wow.
To elaborate on that story, there were wives present when Culture released his swamp ass.
Do we have any photographic or video evidence of this?
No, we just have the pain that we all felt and we're all still living through. It was bad.
I can smell the stench from here of his junk. I'm sure it was very potent.
Yeah, I'm sure it reached Japan by now.
That's what well, I was going to say it's a tsunami joke, but I'll stay off of that. I still want to live in this country.
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music?
You know who else in there?
Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh, yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pocket?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each Shank Crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your Shank Crate today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly Shank Crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Toxic.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Batman's a pansy. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Batman might be a pansy, but he's not a little bitch like Spider-Man.
Okay. I didn't lose my shit. I know most people are going to.
Oh, people can love Spider-Man all they want. I'm perfectly fine with it. I just never did. I hate the whiny little ones.
Did we break a record and make them go, what, an hour,
No.
an hour and a half longer?
6, everyone could taste the fart. Nick Weiser nearly choked to death. My wife, Mrs. Flew, actually got up and vacated the premises from that. It was one of the most horroring experiences of my life.
Well, next time you guys meet up, Toxic, make sure to bring gas masks. Like, just pack them. So when you're like, hey, Culture, we got the room set up, and put a bat mask on each pillow so everyone's prepared for his ass.
That's a good idea. Because, Mrs. Flew packed a care package for everybody.
Just get like a mask and a weave, and you're good to go. And
Culture's OCD. Money. I can't buy that many weaves.
Well, no, we gave Culture enough money. He could pay for it because his ass did ruin everything.
Fade in.
Yeah, I feel like we had a good show tonight. What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah, I just wish it went a little bit longer.
Well, I tried, but I tried to end the show like an hour and a half ago. So I think we got a lot longer. I mean, we have people sending us more money, like Mr. Tickle Trunk saying, can we go? The guy next to me is dead. I don't know. I mean, how many people do you want to kill tonight, Grant? Sorry.
17.
17.
17, yeah.
Okay, so 16 more to go?
Correct. So by that rate, we've got another 26 hours worth of streaming to do.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to speed that along because I have I'm going to feature Gary in everybody's favorite clip ever. Lots of people love this one. You guys still here? The show's over. Right, we're done. I mean, thanks. It was great. But we're done.
Oh my God, the cock.
Go home now. Go home. See you tomorrow.